What's up, everybody? This is the coaching study session. Today, we're gonna be reviewing a 16, 15, 40K guarantee on TCR. So let's get started. We got a few hands. So Danny, you should almost 5K in this tournament, right?
Almost.
Okay,
I mean,
anything special you want to say about it before we get started?
Yes. This was on Sunday, and it began at what? 11:30, and I regged it on time. So much of the day, I believe I had like 12, maybe 10, 12 tables or more. So I wouldn't be surprised to see myself time out here and there. Wouldn't be surprised if I play some hands like shit at the beginning, but it's gonna be a fun adventure. See what
Okay.
happens.
All right, let's get started. Limp. ISO.
Already an interesting spot.
I don't know. I'm just, I think I'm folding here.
Should be
yeah, I
close.
don't know.
Oh,
I
no.
don't know how much you're really getting by playing call here. It's probably worth a little, but I don't
It
know
is
on a
PKO,
Sunday.
right? It's hand one or no? Do I cover?
And one.
I cover small blind. It's PKO. I have position on him.
Hello, guys.
Hey, what's up, man?
Hello, Mr. Romano.
Oh my
Hello.
goodness, look at this.
What is this?
We see,
For what software was it?
Is that your server special or is that just Wiz in general right now?
That's
Wizzy.
just, I don't, yeah, that's just Wizzy.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so check.
We're doing a review. Wiz is down. Are you kidding me?
No, it's gonna be alright.
Got
You can
fishes.
almost everything.
You can look from peak actually.
Yeah, we could do that.
GTO.
Definitely. So. Check on
Check
the
through. Alright.
I'm calling though. Anyway, I would be calling on flop.
on the flop, you'd be calling?
Yeah, I would be calling for sure.
You
You mean
mean
pre?
pre-flop?
What?
You mean pre-flop or on the flop?
Yeah, I'm gonna call the pre-flop for sure.
For sure.
Yeah.
Ah, I don't know, it's very, feel like it's a bit thin. You think people are ISOing enough here?
I mean, some maybe will be like a bit nitty, but I think it's too good to fold ace-4 here.
Kind of prefer a 3-bet bluff on a call.
No, you don't want to. You don't want
Oh.
to 3-bet bluff with
I actually think that's
ace-4
fine.
off at like 100
Watch.
deep. I think I would much
I
more
mean,
you
prefer
have
like
I
lots
some
of
did that.
suited
stuff.
kings.
I did that exact play like in this exact spot very recently. I like that play too.
Okay,
3-bet or
Where's
what?
Sim? We don't have Sims, bro. They're down. Sims are down.
well, let's
I
see.
can look from peak.
Where is it? Let me find it.
I think it's fine to use because you want to call, if you have ace four suited, you want to call. And just like keep ranges wide, keep bounty access, double covering. But
You're
ace
gonna
4-0,
kind of
you
see it
don't
both
really
ways,
want
I
to play
think.
three-way.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you don't want to play 3-way. You're just like dominated by everything. You don't really dominate much. Like it's hard to believe the small blind is raising much 4x. Like
I can get him off like king jack or ace nine.
raggedy aces, ace 6-0, ace 7-0, ace 8-0.
Yeah, the problem is we don't have limp sims in
Yeah, exactly.
100 there.
Okay, well. We can.
There's no PKO sims here either, right?
I don't
Yeah.
think-
Yeah, and we know the
But I
limper
mean,
will limp
I'm
call
never.
free,
I
but
don't
if I
believe.
3-bet,
Yeah, but I don't believe
he'll
it's
fold.
like bad. I think
Alright,
it's.
we're approaching 5 minutes on a spot that doesn't matter. Woo, woo.
Thank you,
Move along,
Galen. Thank you,
please.
thank you.
You're very
Alright,
welcome.
bet, call. And he bets again, small. I think I would always call this size, given. Like, population really has a tendency when it comes to river leads like that. So for this sizing, I think every top pair has to call and it's kind of easy. So yeah,
He would have maybe gotten me off here. So if he bet multi-way this bet, like did the other guy fold already?
Yep.
On the turn.
Yep, the other guy folded the turn.
Yeah, but I mean, when the bet
I'm
came,
folding top pair. It's ACR.
Okay, so check, 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 check. Turn the 9 pairs and all of a sudden you bet, okay? Get away with it,
I'm never betting here. I'm
Whatever.
just giving up.
alright? Okay, so you flat
This
pre,
ain't no GG tournament. That's all I'm gonna say, you
Check.
know? You gotta approach it a little different on this site.
are you gonna check
Might
back?
be okay.
Bet,
Actually.
I'm gonna check back.
check back? Mm-mm,
Nope, I'm gonna stab.
stab, call? Turn diamond, checks, what are you gonna do? Scary,
Now I'm gonna check back.
yeah. And now you break, what are you gonna do? Just fold?
Oh, he made it easy.
Alright. Should you bet here without the diamond on the flop?
Not that much. Super deep.
Low
It's
jam,
gonna be
Super deep,
okay at some
just like
frequency, but
funnel
yeah,
your aggression towards hands with some kind of backdoor flush equity.
primary response is gonna be
Uh.
to cheek.
Yeah,
Can we see
even
post
like,
flop?
like even one spade in hand, you can end up like
Are we three-way?
bluffing.
Why is the pot so big?
Backdoor or something.
so you could
P3x,
totally
pre-flop,
squeeze here
3.5.
on it, cause you're deep stack, so you wanna squeeze like those suited ends.
Oh, sorry, wait, what happened pre? Can we go back, please?
He pot
You
pre-flop.
just called pre. You could
He
totally
pot pre.
do that, but. thing is,
Oh, he opened
You had
huge.
that awkward size, so probably leaning towards value, right? So whatever.
Oh, I think when he opened huge and then checked, I was just trying to like attack his pocket eights with a stab.
Yeah.
I
Stuff
think you're
like that.
supposed to pot on the flop.
What'd you do?
I think we didn't solve post flop.
What'd you do, Louis?
Low jack.
Expect all his pocket eights and such hands to
Dog,
call one small bet.
What did peak not do? Yeah.
Instant three.
Yeah.
Like,
Danny, when
Hmm?
you say you were trying to stab against his pocket eights and stuff, don't you expect they would call one bet? One small bet like that? That to get him off eights, you're gonna have to bet multiple times.
Maybe.
Okay.
With no diamond, probably not. I don't know. With two overs, what will they do? That's why, like, maybe there's merit to sizing up a bit to make sure they will fold. But
That's what I was thinking. That looked like the
nonsense.
kind of bet that eights are gonna say, well, gotta call once.
Okay,
yeah,
so like stabbing
Well,
the
you can go
flop is
bigger.
the end of the world, right?
But it's very like, can you go back to the sim?
It's going half or 75,
It's not a
right?
great sim.
Why are we
Oh.
betting big here though?
Oh yeah, it's going
Like I
huge.
was
Yeah,
I was
this
I
makes
was
sense.
like instantly
Polar spot.
thinking just betting small.
Because gut shot is available.
Big,
What?
big, lot of gutters on this board, and we bet polar because it's, if we could see the equity graphs, which we can't, or can we? No, we can't. We don't have whiz. It's like, I believe a very contested board with both of our ranges, like, he has a bunch of ace, king, ace, queen stuff, although he should often bet it on the flop that we don't have, but we have, like the ace
We
10,
do have,
ace
but
3.
yeah.
We both have good hands, right? We both,
Yeah, that's
Okay, so-
interesting. I would err here. I would make a mistake and bet small though. Would lose
bet
pretty
small
bad.
just doesn't accomplish much.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, I lose
It's
easy,
not, it's
but
not, it's not even, it's not even a mistake. It was like partial frequency. It's just
yeah, it's
competitive in
like,
both.
yeah,
It's
It's
a
yeah.
fine.
mistake, I think. Yeah,
Checking,
I think
betting.
it's a mistake.
Checking, betting, small
It
betting.
was
big small.
only, no, it was only using 75 and overbet though.
Oh,
It was a
was
very
it?
polar
Okay.
spot.
Alright,
Yeah,
It
yeah.
was ace 8-4 when yeah, bet small, but when it's a gut shot, I don't think you can.
I think it's also a stacked up thing, like over 100 big blinds. The small bet strategies do start to recede in importance a little bit. They're out there,
So
but
can
there's
you,
less of them.
can you show strategy one more time, Louis? If you have it open.
Like if you ran this at 40, which like a lot of us have studied more, you're gonna see more small betting for sure.
So 5-4, ace 10, pocket tens, ace king if we called pre. Ace 3,
Hmm.
very polar, bottom
A low
set,
ace queen, is a treat. Yep, it's like the worst value
and some
game.
flush draws. Yeah, okay. Okay. Some gutters.
Okay, so here you bet on the.
What
big
happened
blind
pre?
call. You just open the big blind calls.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. Ace of diamonds. Can maybe bet bigger. But it's fine.
I like big.
Turn.
I like
Should
big,
probably
big.
barrel.
Yeah.
I hate checking here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I should barrel, right?
bet
If
it.
you have the ace high flush, are you ever playing check here?
Maybe a bit to trap, like ace, king, ace, queen, when you block the second nut as well.
Bluff raise
Yeah, I
or
like
fold?
betting. I like betting the turn though.
Yeah, I think you missed the turn.
Yeah,
Bet, we all agree.
I'm fine with.
it's fine. Too many tables.
Yeah, that's fine.
So you want to always,
Maybe you could leave here,
Mm-hmm.
you guys think, or is it too disconnected with the deuce?
No,
on-
no, no, you could, it
Oh,
might
well.
have a little bit, but not a ton. You're kinda
Okay.
deep.
I would leave.
More on 6-5-3, right?
Yeah, you won't flop straights. Easy continue.
Do you raise here? No, too deep, right?
I think raising's
Too deep.
gonna put
Maybe a
you in a
little.
bad spot.
Okay,
More 6-4, 6-3.
gonna call again?
Yeah,
You got to.
he sized down 3.9 into 8.8. Kind of weird. Oh, he hit.
Now I wanna block, I think.
Yeah, this is when I never know what to do.
I like blocking here.
Hmm.
Yeah, I think I bet 5.
That's too big.
cold with,
I think.
So he
Well,
went
well,
like small, he went small, and he's just gonna check back so much on the river.
Did I do it? Oh, I
Okay,
bet bigger
one
even.
for,
I think it's
Oh,
good. I think it's
Wow.
good
good.
raise. Oh, what
Uh-oh.
up, Jeremy?
Yo, what's up, man?
Yeah, 'cause I wanna have some bluffs, right?
You just
Raising
call
too
it,
much.
I think
I
raising.
mean,
You
Does
might
he
I
be
mean,
have-
no
fine.
point
If
raising.
you're
No point
bluffing-
raising now, man.
The
Yeah.
thing is, if you're
Dude,
bluffing
this guy never
here-
has 10-7.
Yeah, sorry.
Does he?
Yeah.
I guess he could.
It
You
doesn't
wanna
said
find
matter.
out the
call
hard
again,
way?
you just call it, right?
Exactly. He never has
You
10-7. Let's find out.
Yeah, let's find out.
Are
Okay,
you
all
Hey,
putting
in.
even-
it in or
It's
just
even,
call it?
PKO. It's ACR.
Okay, so let me ask this. If he rivered a set of eights here and you
Yeah.
raised, is he
Yeah.
calling?
It's
No, he's not.
ACR, Galen.
He's not raising. He's not raising in the set of eights. Come on, guys. It's a 4 straight.
Yeah,
It's a
yeah,
4
why?
straight against the big blind. He doesn't have.
I-
any-
I mean,
Never
people do
know.
weird things sometimes.
You
It can happen.
never know.
But the
I mean,
thing
that's not-
is, the thing
Yeah.
is, if you're bluffing with 7-6 here, it's just really bad size to bluff with.
I'm not bluffing. What do you
Got a
mean?
straight.
What's going on?
Oh,
You
what
have a
are you
straight, right?
betting? Why
I
are
have
you
a
betting?
straight. Mute Romano.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
No, wait. What's going on?
Okay.
We have a straight, right? So okay. Anyway,
Ah, okay, yeah, I missed.
we have a straight, right? So okay. So
Oh my
we can't, like, people doing random stuff is generally not a good reason to do random stuff back, I think. So we could probably assume that, like, most of his eights will not be raising on a 4 straight. All right.
Yeah,
So
I
this is
agree.
always just a call.
Yeah, I agree with you.
What?
That's what that's what.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at Danny.
See, okay, now, okay, Danny, if he jams here, what do you do with this hand?
I'm
I mean,
obviously
it's a call,
calling.
You're like,
But
either bluffing or
it's like
losing, no?
for 30 more.
Who's gonna pay
So-
you with with worse than a 7 here? I don't
You
get it.
have,
mean, it's
you
the-
have torched
yeah.
yourself into chopping pots if he jams and losing.
Yeah.
And like
or
calling for chops
winning
is-
if you or if he has a bluff, you win, but you will win if you call as well, right? So
So
you don't
like
gain
a-
anything. Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
that's
it's
kinda,
like
that's what I'm
chill,
probing
guys.
at.
Yeah,
This is
It's
sick.
like
You guys
Yeah.
don't get it. It's okay. I mean,
Yeah.
if I had an opportunity to speak, maybe I could explain, but
yeah. Doing
you just say it's
talking.
ACR, nothing else. No argumentation.
Let
So,
Danny share his
in this
thought
spot,
process.
I think people are often full of shit when they raise the river here. It's very hard for him to have a 7, okay? Let alone 10-7. So sometimes when I have some hand like 5-6 or like 5-8, I don't know, I might wanna rebluff. And if I wanna have a rebluff, then I need to value bet some straights too. Like, I'm gonna click him back with some straights. And, yeah, I felt like having the 6 in my hand made it a little good for some reason. I don't know if it's good or not, but
Okay.
I like,
In that case, you probably should go smaller. I think maybe to induce
just
right?
pure like,
Like pure
like
click.
50,
Yeah,
48.
like this, like very like small, because this size is
Yeah, okay.
gonna be harder to get the effect of the rebluff, right?
Okay, okay.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just saying, like, if you choose to take that strategy, but the only quick problem is like it's a one card straight. So like when it's a one
What
card
do I want
straight,
to
judge.
read left here?
Yeah, if it's two card straight, I don't mind it so much. But if it's one card straight, then like kind of very easy to have the straight, and also like it's gonna be much harder to get paid off, you know. So
Yeah.
but I
Yeah, but
understand what
in
you're
my
trying to
mind,
do,
it was
yeah.
a free roll because I didn't expect this guy opening 10-7.
Suited, I think.
But
Yeah,
it's-
yeah,
the
no,
thing is,
But
he
I
okay.
does
don't
have
think it's
10-7
in
there.
his range.
Yeah, I mean,
That was
it's
my
the
reading
it's
game.
it's the hijack range. But then he had to read.
Yeah,
So
but it's ACR.
yeah,
And I probably have
I
stats, like, you can show stats,
yeah.
I don't know.
Alright,
No, it's fine. It's fine. I mean, it's just that the upside is not very high. But okay, you won the pot.
Yeah. No,
Yeah,
no,
you won the
you
pot.
have a point, like,
Alright.
maybe it's too much of a negative free roll. In my mind, it
Yeah,
was
yeah.
pure free roll, like, he's
Yeah,
0,
yeah,
has
yeah.
10-7, so it's pure
Yeah.
free roll, why not
If
take
you
it?
if you no lock him to having no 10-7, then sure I'll raise all day. You know, because
Yeah,
you
for
have the
sure.
nuts.
That's I
You
agree
have
with
the
the negative
nuts.
free roll comment. Like you
Yeah.
just you
Yeah.
sometimes think like, oh, they just can never ever have some bizarre hand, and then they show up with it.
And then maybe I
Yeah.
do get him off a chop here and there, right?
No,
Yeah,
no. I mean,
I mean,
maybe he's
the
who
line
knows,
was
but
so
like
strong.
I
don't know.
wouldn't
Maybe if I go
fold,
all
yeah.
in.
This
Yeah,
is such
maybe
wishful
pure
thinking.
click or all in are the two. Like all in to get him off a chop or
Yeah.
pure click to get paid.
Definitely
Either
chaotic.
Louis
Yeah.
hovering over his hand. Either is fine with nines. I mean, you can raise, you can call.
I
okay,
should
I
flat
three
here,
bet,
no?
Calling's great.
I three bet a lot.
I'm down to flat. I'm down to flat. We
Okay, I
cover
think it's
both
a
the
majority
blinds.
flat. If you three bet a little bit,
We cover
it's
both the
okay.
blinds, right? We three bet, we get
Yeah.
four bet. What we gonna do, right? What we gonna do? So
Okay, do you not
Yeah.
stab here?
stab is okay. Checky is also okay.
Okay,
Because
Very deep.
we kind of need some protection, but we don't really. Now we have an easy call. Now
I would be
he
always
has,
betting there though.
I would call.
Yep.
It's an easy call.
The
I
problem,
mean,
Annoying
the
it's,
problem,
it's so small. Just call.
so the problem with calling, in my opinion, is
We-
that it's not about protection, but the SBR is just so low that we want to build a pot if we would hit the full house. So what are we gonna do then if we just have? Yeah,
Well-
yeah, SBR is high. Yeah. So that's that. Yeah, I was talking backwards, but yeah, like the thing is, if you don't bet, you will end up with a small pot, and if you would hit full house, which you sometimes do, then you're in a problem. How you would get a big pot now?
What are you talking about?
What are you talking
Okay,
about,
but-
man?
Yeah,
Okay,
whatever.
But I didn't
Mr.
think,
Romano, we're done.
What's no. What is I, it,
I
oh
mean,
my
it's
God.
like it's true for balance purposes. You should have like slivers of almost every card in the betting range, but that's not really like a reason to turn like to go really aggressive with.
we have
almost small hand.
nines. We have nines. We
Like-
don't have a full house.
Yeah. Like
We
it's
have
true that you'll
nines.
probably see like a 3% bet with like all of your pairs, so that
if-
if you drill it, you're
yeah.
kind of in range. Yeah.
If we drill a full house, that's great.
We'll
And
bet it.
we'll just bet we'll bet it, you know. Until then, we just want to play a
And
small pot
like we
with a
saw in
small
the
hand.
last hand, like maybe the guy they're gonna overvalue something dumb and raise us, and then we can get the three bet in
Yeah.
with like jacks
We
full
have
or
a
with nines full. Like
disguise. We have a
Why-
disguise, you know, full house. Yeah.
What about this spot here? Do you guys prefer to three bet or call?
I think it's a mix. It's not bad.
Yep.
It's a mix, yeah.
you
Calling
can
is
get them
good.
to pull dominating stuff, but you tend to like in PKOs like cutoff button, deep sec, you tend to call like all the way down to like suited nines, right?
Yeah. Yeah, you
And
can
start
call a
three betting
lot.
more lower down.
Yeah.
Okay,
This is like very fluid strategy. And
So-
just
facing a bet here,
Play-
just call.
I would call. Want to see the turn.
Facing a check, do you see bet? Do you bet turn?
What did Danny do?
what will I
I-
do?
I would definitely bet because we have the 10-eye flush, right? Checking makes some sense. We don't have like a 10-7 or something where, you know, we
I think we
unblock
need to
some of
bet
these
pretty big
lower
if we bet,
diamonds.
right?
Yeah. Because Ace King
Like-
Ace King X is one of the few boards you get to bet big in position.
Or
Because
over
like,
that.
you know, if you have Ace Queen, you get to bet make him call a king, you know? So not too bad that we have some big bets. Yeah. Checking
Yeah,
is
I
also
could've bet
reasonable.
large.
Now we can just fold.
Oh my god. This guy
Okay.
bet small.
Yeah, the problem with checking back is that we have 10 high, right? So we have 10 high, we just get bluffed off on the river a lot. So,
Mhm.
or like not so bluffed off, but like, you know, like we can't really do much if he just bets the river. So
So far, very passive while multi-tabling. I
It's
said before
okay.
you arrived that it's the thick of Sunday, so I maybe like who knows,
Yes,
I might have
yeah.
even
this is
timed out
the
on the turn.
spot.
Okay.
This is the
Okay.
spot, my man.
Are you guys happy with this?
Yes.
I'm
Is
okay
it too
with
much
it,
with
but
two pair?
No,
I
it's like
just
Is it
think
too
perfect.
good?
I
No,
just
because
think
you have
it's
stacks are infinite, so like
mm-hmm.
you need some gas.
I
Is it-
mean, it may not be it's good, I think. But like maybe it's not solver will go like a little bit smaller because you block continues. Maybe you want him to like all some stuff. Oh, you know, video
But
wizard
dude,
is down by the way. GTO wizard
counterpoint,
is
like
down.
at with
Yeah,
like
king
120
tree
big
probably,
blinds
yeah.
behind.
Yeah,
this-
yeah, yeah.
Like you might start to see the solve going 300 here. It's like
I like it on this one because we don't have diamonds as well, right? So like we kind of just like to go 2E
Yeah.
with this value.
and like I think
Yeah.
it's a little
I mean,
ambitious
200
to
man.
get called in practice. People just don't hear you when you go 2E. But
What happened?
like definitely big. Like I don't want to see
Peak-
like 60% pot here.
peak
60% pot is pretty
GTO.
disastrous in my opinion.
Yeah. Just go very big in that
Like,
one. You always
and if you
you always
ever
stack a
read-
king, yeah.
If you ever read that like, you know, people call B90 a lot, and they fold to B130 a lot, then like you can bet 90. Like that's okay.
That should be the way to go. Like you want to pick the size
It's
that
common.
your
Yeah.
that your population will react a certain way against.
Yep.
I mean, GTO wizard, nice. We gotta go without the solver today.
I know.
Yeah, but it's okay because we are like solvers in a way.
John in the chat, good time to fire some high stakes while wizard is down.
Who said that? Who said that? He's the goat.
It's
Oh my
Frank.
He's the
god.
goat. Good,
I'm gonna
good time
fire,
to
I'm gonna
fire
fire a
some
bunch of
high
ACR
stakes while
109s tonight. I'm gonna
GTO is down.
destroy them. I'm gonna
Yeah,
just like
let's
obliterate
jump in the
the ACR
630s. Let's jump in the 630s. They won't know what hit them. Those guys won't know what hit them. You gotta play
Oh,
it. Play as you know. Gotta really play now. You gotta really play. Huh?
Oh my god.
Oh, GTO wizard down, eh? Yeah, GTO wizard down. Fucking
So it's time to
funny
play
as
high
shit.
stakes today, really.
Yeah.
This the
I
day.
mean,
Yeah, look at that
Ah.
B225 in there.
oh, there we go.
So it
Hello.
is using the like large but not huge. It's reserving huge for like
Oh, it does have some
Which
big
shade of red?
225. It
It's
does
the
have some
112.
225, eh? Oh, okay.
Yeah, with the one pair, king jack, king queen.
Yeah, king aces,
queen's
ace
good
king,
there.
ace queen off.
Yeah.
Okay, so what was
Interesting.
your reasoning for using that sizing?
But,
So the turn is a brick. Often on a brick, if we're gonna keep betting, we're gonna overbet or go like at least 80, depending on SPR.
mhm.
And here we definitely have a strong value bet. We made top and bottom, so I'm gonna keep betting and wanna choose my big size. And then I'll
Yeah.
check back like my queen X and, you know, blast some like ace 10 of diamonds or, you know, strong draws and stuff
Alright.
too.
Alright,
Or some
Uh,
nothing as well, like
Yeah,
you can
yeah. I
blast
think
for
it's
like
more nothing. Yeah.
you can blast
7,
like
8
some
of
like 9-8. Yeah,
hearts or
exactly. Some
something.
real bullshit as
Yeah.
well. As well as
Yeah,
some
yeah.
draws, but also just some like airballs.
For sure. Agree with everything Danny said, except the blasting ace jack, ace 10 suited. That's probably too strong because you
Yep.
know you wanna polarize. So definitely go very big with the.
I was actually gonna
with
say on that
the-
one,
and
because
the
it's
air.
king queen 4-3, you're gonna bet a lot of stuff on the turn that picks up that low straight draw.
Some
It's gonna be
low,
very
yeah, like the 5,
Exactly.
6, 5, 7. You know, like even 7, 6,
5.
Queen 5.
ace
queen
5.
5.
Yeah, yeah, stupid stuff like
Show
that.
range again,
you know?
Louis. It's right there in the background.
Let's see.
Yep, ace
Uh,
5.
cool.
Ace
Ace
deuce,
five,
Oh wait,
both
queen
blast
5's
lining
a
up.
pair. I meant jack 5.
Yes.
Yep,
7,
jack
7,
5,
5,
some like
7, 5, 6, 4, 5, 4, 7, 8, 7 of hearts. 8, 7 of
8-6
hearts.
is not even a direct draw, but it's like
8,
some,
7.
it's gonna
It's
have
just
like
nothing.
some like
It's
blockers
the
to
bottom.
blockers.
Yeah, it's the bottom. Yeah. 8-7
It's
or
the
heart.
bottom that doesn't have a gutter. Like the gutter is
Yeah.
too good, you don't wanna get jammed off it.
The gutter will check more because there's actual things he wants to hit on the river. 8-6 doesn't
And
want to
then
hit
hover
anything.
the ace ten, ace jack, ace ten suited.
Yeah, so we don't.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's
so
too good to not
so-
blast.
this one is the other way, right? It's like not a bluff. It's just it's just like
It's
betting and
value,
getting it.
yeah.
It's
High
value. It's value.
equity.
Yeah, it's
Alright,
super high
cool.
equity. Yeah, never folding.
And these ones.
Yeah,
Ace
these are
five,
just gut
ace five
shots.
of spade, the 5 of diamonds.
Yeah,
Because
for
they can
sure.
bluff the river. Block continues and bluff the river on diamonds.
Dude, yeah, ace five with a diamond is nuts. I mean, that's like
It
what
is pretty
better?
sick. Better
And
suits,
you
right?
and you can, you can get them off. Like people are nitty sometimes. They could fold ace 10 on the turn to a big barrel, like
For
have a
sure.
diamond. Like you
And
can
then
get
final
people off that shit.
question, with a hand
Pocket
like
tens.
6-5, 6-7, if we
Yeah,
check
yeah.
back, like we should mostly check, river is, let's say like a 10, and he checks again. What's
we
the
bluff, right?
sizing for us?
Like just really big, like pot, bigger
Okay,
than pot.
guess
I
we
mean, I
can
wouldn't.
see.
I would just go like pretty big
Okay, so
for sure.
the pot is, so say we bet 9, right?
Is this what?
No,
What
I'm
is
saying
this?
we check,
Is
we
this
check.
the poker coaching software?
Yes,
Oh my god, this is it. Peak GTO.
I mean,
So cool.
it's still
10,
very,
10.
very
That's-
better.
I mean, this is an honor to
Yeah.
be using it. So peak, yes, exactly.
So big. Yeah.
It
But
is
we
peak.
should keep going with the hands, cause
Yeah,
there
yeah,
are a
yeah,
lot
yeah.
of
Easy
them.
fold here,
Let's go.
Easy fold.
No, easy call. What the hell?
You call.
Easy call.
It's so small. It's
No,
so
it's a PKO.
small.
It's a
Give me a
PKO, right?
discount.
Okay,
I mean, we're never folding any suited hand. Is a PKO.
now,
Never. Let's call once.
call
Call
what?
once? I might overfold already. King high board, no backdoor,
Sure.
Sizing, look at
I'm
this.
calling once to hit the
Big
queen,
bet.
to hit the 8. Maybe he gives up, you know.
okay,
But like
okay,
if he bets
valid,
the turn, then let's see the turn, We hit a pair, middle pair.
I don't
valid,
mind either way.
valid.
I don't mind either way.
I mean, I can see merits of folding because you don't have backdoors. And now
I may be too nitty on the flop these days.
I would call flop mostly full turn if you keep betting. Okay.
What happened here?
Well, we
I
just
completed
open.
or I opened?
You open,
You
I
open,
opened, okay.
we get this, we don't,
Alright,
we don't.
Goes
little
four
give up.
ways.
check.
Love
Well,
it.
start with a check anyway.
Yeah. Okay.
And implementing that
continue.
thing, your strategy is
call
not
it,
just how many
yeah.
players are in the pot, but how many players have position on you. And here
Yeah.
the answer is too many.
Too many.
Yeah, just check.
Would you say call or fold here?
I would call
Hmm,
or raise.
not sure. I mean, he bet as the guy closing position, so he can have a wider range. But he went half pot. He probably just like has a 10 very often. Could sometimes have a gutter,
Yeah,
some
that's the
like
thing. What do you
pocket
guys think?
sevens.
What do you guys think about this concept? In my mind, when I get flatters in position and I get a 10-eye board, I feel like it connects with their flat range a lot. So I'm a little bit more cautious on these kind of spot and then we don't close the
Mhm.
hand. So I really don't know. And it's also pretty big bet for a multi-way spot.
Yeah, one
All
concept
very
dating back.
valid points. All very valid points. So
Yeah, I
They-
agree.
I don't know what to do
Closer.
here. You guys say sometimes call, sometimes fold. I don't know what I would do. I think I lean.
I think it's close, but I would
Maybe,
because there's a PKO number one.
And
Number
cover,
two,
and
we
then
have a
diamond,
huge
diamond.
stack.
Yeah.
I would mostly call because I want to see the turn. If it's like a queen of diamonds, I'm like
Ace.
happy days, King is good, jack is good, ace of diamonds is good, We can bluff.
Yeah, I
again,
mean, because
he
he
can
just has
just
a lot
not
of
have
stuff in
anything.
range that's not a 6x.
Yeah.
I mean, right? Like,
Yeah,
and
I
like
mean-
if he shows us ace 10 here, we're just very live. So it's
Yeah.
fine.
But
Me
folding
being
would not
nitty
be
on
folding would
flop
not be
again.
crazy. Folding would not be crazy. Oh,
Okay.
you folded. Okay, fine, let's go.
yeah.
Because he bets
I don't
super
know,
huge
like,
and like
If the guy's VPIP 20, I probably find a fold. If the guy's VPIP like 29, 30, I
Yeah.
probably find a call.
okay.
I'm worried that
Yeah,
I'm like hitting the king and he has king 10, or I'm hitting the jack, he
it's a
has
good
jack
fold,
10.
man. It's a good fold because he bet really huge into 3 people. So
Yeah,
yeah, you did good. You did good. Yeah, GTO approved. I know, Korea.
Four bet.
Alright, this guy covers me and he's 3-betting. I'm definitely gonna 4-bet.
What about
I
I
size?
like
like the
it.
size not being too small, this deep.
We're
Yeah.
quite deep.
Don't.
Uh,
I don't wanna
I
go
think
like
it's
2.5x
I think
here.
it's
I
fine.
would
Yeah,
make it
fine.
16. Is that a mistake, Tim?
I think it just
I
leaves too
think
much
it's
behind, and with him covering you, you expect that you should be calling quite wide.
I think 16 is a very grave error because you are waving the flag in front of him and saying peel all your stuff, right? And we're out of position. We have aces, and like it's very deep, so
Okay.
we don't really want him to peel and have position and actualize against us. So we want to make it like the basically this size. I think
Okay.
is the way to
And
go.
Jeremy, this is a
Yeah.
concept in PKO, right? When covered with value, it's like you size up because you're like,
Oh,
F
for
you,
sure. Yeah.
pay me
Yeah.
when I have
It's
value
it's
because
very
you wanna hunt
polar.
me.
It's very polar. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. It's very polar. You want to deny equity by going big, with your value for sure.
And like, if
And
you have a
then
bluff, like he's never folding to 16. Like if you have your like,
your
ace.
bluffs will be like stuff with like equity as well, like ace jack maybe. You know,
Ace jack
like at
O,
least
yep.
something that can fold, that can flop well. Yeah. Flat. Okay, I guess it's cool.
Flat, then it goes for two.
That 3-bet is
This one
fine.
I'm
I
not
mean,
sure
no big
why.
deal. No big deal. Like
Well,
flatting.
that's
I think
what
I
you
just
want
wanted
to
to get
have
it in with
squeeze,
him.
right? Just call
Yeah.
it off.
The thing is that he may not get in worse, right? But maybe he
Right,
does.
right. I don't know if
You
I
know.
had some stats or what.
What do you beat on this run out? Pocket
Eights.
That's-
Show eights.
I
Seven.
think
Show
I
eights, man.
lose.
Show
Seven.
eights, man.
Show me.
Eights, seven,
There's
sixes.
like no hand. Yeah, king queen suited.
Oh
Okay.
man, so unlucky.
I think that's where
But,
you
you
see
know.
that like to be results oriented, there's value in 3-bet getting it in. Because like it's
Yeah.
probably hard to get it in against that hand, but you're happy to run it when you click to the bounty. Cause like that's positive
Yeah.
EV for you.
Now here, given you don't cover, do you guys prefer folding or calling?
I would never fold. Wait, this one recovered?
Yeah,
Probably
we're
mix.
covered.
Probably mix. I think it's deep enough that we can call.
Okay,
I thought we covered, so you know, deep enough that we can call. King 8 does call quite a bit. Now we fold.
I think this guy was
This fold.
3-betting a lot.
This fold. We
During the
just want
aces
to move.
counter.
Wait,
Are we
what?
saying fold as RFI, like don't raise it, or fold versus 3-bet?
Fold versus 3-bet. No,
Right,
sorry.
so-
Fold at the flop, right?
Well, I think the question was initially, like, are we even
Ah.
pipping that hand?
no,
I would. I
No.
would-
You
I
definitely
would
V-pip
V-pip.
it.
I would call the 3-bet
No
mostly,
question.
sometimes fold, and then I'm always V-pipping as a raise, if that's the question.
Okay.
But now for the flop.
Dan-
The flop
Danny,
is
could you try flopping better with aces?
yeah,
I'll-
weird
I'll try
flop.
next
What do
time.
you guys do with
Like,
two red aces on this?
Check.
flop?
just
check.
check, man. Check it. Knuckle the board. You know, knuckle the table.
Now, will Betty bet
Mm.
or no?
I think it can go either way. Probably checking is good. Betting is fine.
Do you polarize?
I would go smaller, like 1/3, but half on the turn is fine. You know, like on the turn you usually want to go a bit bigger. So
There's a
it's
lot of like
fine.
queen jack that will just never
Yeah.
fold for any size and
For sure.
stuff like that.
Yeah, it's not definitely not bad to go big with aces, you know. The turn wasn't a spade. That's a pair and draws. What do we do here?
Check
Big
raise?
blind?
We don't fold.
I mean, not folding, but
Seems like a good check raise to me, no?
it might be good, you know.
Yeah, it could be.
Might be good.
Okay, then he goes for the
Hmm.
check.
Might be good. We get ace high to fold, right? With the check raise, so that's pretty nice.
Pretty passive so far, aren't they?
Yeah. Galen is right. Like we get a lot of backdoor stuff to fold. Probably too small
Fold
to
now?
fold. You have a diamond, so well, sure. I would probably go one more.
Uh,
Some- you have to
am I
call back.
ever,
It's
maybe
probably
I'm
not a
beating
big
some
deal.
bluffs, which can call
I just want to
again.
hit the jack, you know, just hit the jack. Or the king or the queen.
Yeah,
We still beat some barrels, beat some stuff, you know. Can improve its half pot.
okay.
Reasonable. I mean
Interesting.
PKOs is I just tend to see the upside in gambling. But this one is good. He just made it 7. Now we're like in the small blind.
So you,
Am I gonna
Yeah, my question
pile? I'm probably
sizing.
just gonna pile.
I think piling is
Lazy
the way to go.
poker.
No.
But this
Piling
is
is
the
no. You
thing.
don't have. Yeah, it's
'cause
good.
You don't wanna you don't wanna give yourself hard decisions and like, just let them bounty hunt you with king jack
No,
suited.
you don't have any bluffs that want to go that can like balance out our value. Because it's like UTG, this guy's cut off, he makes it 7.2, and you have 68 bigs. Like you make it 20,
Yeah.
you're not folding as well, right? So
Yep.
doesn't really
Again,
make much
the
sense.
big
Or the-
sizings and covered
It's
It's a
the
rolls.
hands
polar.
that wanna
Yeah.
like fold in case
Yeah.
it goes jam.
Yeah, your value is like aces, ace, king, queens. That's it. All right. Like
What
Jack
am I
So
is
trying to
Galen
just
do?
asked
loving
in
it.
chat, do we jam aces? That seems excessive. I think you could get cute.
Fold call? No, what? No.
No.
I guess you have to jam, right?
I think you can jam aces, yeah. I like jamming aces. Because the same range is gonna call you. Like nines, tens plus is still gonna call you. If it's the other guy. Like why you don't need to induce. Because there's nothing to induce. We look super strong. It's obvious we're stacking off once you put in the 20 bigs or whatever it is. Because of the stacks involved. Yeah.
I'm more
No,
interested
we
in
noodle kings.
Yeah,
I'm
sorry,
more
Scotty.
interested in his analysis of his play right now.
You got cut out for the first half of that sentence.
Oh, I just said I'm a little bit more interested in your analysis of your play before we.
On my own analysis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I've been fairly passive, maybe like missed a couple spots to go for a turn barrel
Oh, Danny,
or a check
have a
raise
quick-
potentially.
I have a quick question for you, Danny. Have you ever seen a node being broken?
Let's see it. What did I
What does
break?
that mean? What does that mean?
I'm just asking Danny if he's
I don't know
familiar
what that
with it.
means, though. I don't know what you mean by a node being broken.
Wait.
It's
Go
fine.
forward, go
Oh.
forward. Let's see what happens.
Thing is, we needed a plot to get Galen to unmute himself, so we had to get. Now here
Oh,
he
I
is.
feel
Welcome,
so, I feel
Galen.
so exposed. I feel so
Woo! You got
exposed.
him.
for it.
Got him. Okay, so.
I can't help it.
Yeah, you
Okay, so I 3-bet in this guy cold calls,
Look at this
and now I
guy.
have top set.
He 3-bets and he checks. What do you guys think about this one?
Do you range bet this spot after you get cold called?
Yes, I would, but thing is, if I check here, it's gonna be suspicious.
I
So,
think if you range bet, you're gonna get hurt.
how?
Because
Like
dude
cold
has a
call?
very condensed range.
Cause you have like ace, queen,
and we
O,
have
and
a,
he has
like-
like stuff as strong as queen sometimes.
Okay, what's your?
We have like
impression
ace
about
nine
those cold
suited
calls?
and he never has it. His range is like eights
Stronger
through
than ours. right?
tens and like suited, yes, it's like strong suited broadways maybe, not sure.
This is UTG one.
I mean, it's hard to say what his range actually is. But yeah, you gotta guess at it and put something.
I guess like in PKOs, people can call with all pairs and some suited connectors also here.
Yeah, he may be wider than I expected, given that he does
Like,
cover
that's-
the opener.
That's
Even though he
that's
doesn't cover
certainly a thing
me.
in like PKO theory to like do this overcalled stuff that we usually don't do.
Mm-hmm,
Okay, so not a fan of the
for
check.
sure. Okay.
You decide to pick it up on the.
Ooh,
turn.
ooh, whoa.
Yeah, big size versus ace highs.
I just don't wanna do with this hand, like top set. I mean, it worked out, you got called, but
I mean, he'll call one bet inelastic to my sizing. If he has eights, nines, tens, he's gonna call once no matter what because he thinks I can have ace king. And then if he's sitting there with ace queen, he'll call because he just has the odds, right? He can hit an ace queen or a two.
So why not bet 40 big blinds then?
Well, if I bet 40, then I think his eights will start folding.
So he is elastic at some point.
Okay, he's elastic to a certain extent.
Right, we go 15.
Inelastic up to like maybe like a pot-ish sized bet, you know?
Okay, fair.
what about
Um,
some like check raise bullshit? I don't, yeah, okay, everything bricks, votes. Yeah,
Get paid
Man,
from
Man,
ace
so, like,
queen.
pretend like you have a bluff. I just think
I don't know if
if
I
there's
like
one
this.
hand that slows down
Maybe
a little
turn
bit, I
to
think
set
it's
of
gonna be top
fives.
set.
I think I should
Like-
check the river actually. Now that I think about it.
I was thinking about check jamming. It's like a pretty
Yeah, yeah,
bullshit
yeah.
looking line.
Let him bluff with if he has like ace, eight of spades or whatever somehow, let him bluff. And then if he turned a set, if he slow played a set on the flop, he'll bet anyway. If he has ace queen, he'll bet anyway.
You get
If
called.
he has pocket tens through pocket eights, he's gonna like check behind, but he'll fold those anyway. To a jam, I would expect. So he
This
must
one's
just have ace
interesting.
queen. I think
Yeah,
check would have worked well.
I feel like your value targets are so narrow here that you just, it's kinda like you hit like a one outer, him paying this bet.
Yeah. I
Like
think
he's
check
gonna
would
show
be good.
you ace queen of spades is what I was gonna say. That's hilarious. Yeah, you literally hit like the one outer and kinda get paid for that bet. Like, I think
It was
if
a
you,
four outer, okay?
I think the other thing that's kind of interesting here is like, if you choose like a smaller sizing, kind of like targeting hero calls from like ace five of hearts or pockets, I don't know, pocket eights or something.
No, it's
Like,
never small. It's never small.
do
It's
they
just
ever
check or
turn it into
jam.
do they ever turn it into a bluff? Or does he raise this for value? If you go like half pot or something, does he ever turn a hand like this into a raise for value?
No.
Danny
Unclear.
might be the fish whisperer here. I think you found the way to like
Uh,
steal from the fish the maximum amount. So
I didn't catch the hand, but it seemed like Danny owned that guy's soul, so I like it.
yeah.
He hit
Checks
a one
Let's
outer
back,
on the
check
gives
river.
you
Seems
back.
some
good. Yeah.
roll.
Blast.
Perfect.
Blast.
Perfect. All in. Let's go. I think he played it very well.
And what about
Be-
checking river, Jeremy? To
No,
capture
I don't
versus a
like it.
bluff, let him bet ace queen anyway, let him bet a set
No,
anyway.
I don't like it because he's going to check back all his middle pairs. He's going to check back a lot of ace five, ace four suited stuff, like all the pair and draws. He's just going to check back. But if you go
Will
this
those
size,
fold to a
he's
jam
gonna
anyway? Or
not
no?
really. I mean, some
Not
might
always?
hero. Who knows? They might hero because you
Right.
block the straight, right?
It's
So, like, who
ACR.
knows? He's
I
ace.
would
I mean,
go
it's not.
bigger though on turn though.
Yeah, maybe
Bigger on turn. I went 75.
I think it's fine. I think how you played it is like not at all bad because the queen, like, he can't have his queen, right? He can have queen jack. He can have like
King queen
queen.
of
So
spades.
no, he can have king queen of
The
spades.
thing
He can
is,
have like
he can
yeah.
cool
He can have
all the
other sets
sets
as well.
also.
He have other sets as well. Yeah, he can have other sets, two pairs.
Alright,
He'll
Stuff
bet
like
all
that.
those.
So it's fine.
Perfect.
I have
Fine.
a question. Why
Big hand, big pot.
why did you choose 2/3 on the turn?
I
Uh,
already
think you have
talked about it a
bet
little
like
bit.
2E or something, right? So you wanna
Oh.
size up and then
You wanna go bigger?
I mean, if the straight
Okay.
completes, the straight completes, you don't want to go over pot and you don't want to go too big. So I think like it's very reasonable the size we used. Seems okay.
Then
We also block a lot of top pairs, so like probably this is the right size. I
I
think.
I
think
think
it's
the up
better
to
that
pot would be fine.
you size it because you want it's a bounty and then you want to size it to get it stacked by the end, right? You cover it.
I mean, both are fine. It's just that
Yeah.
equity complete and like you don't want to isolate yourself against too much strong draws only. So you want to keep the call like some pocket eights or pocket sevens, or the, like pocket eights, yeah, pocket nines. You want to call those
You got a
hands.
point, Jeremy. It'd be very
Yeah.
interesting to look at some
Yeah, but
theory
that's
around this.
there's
But
lots of
yeah.
hands, lots of
The
sims.
thing
You
is,
both have
the
good
Let's keep
equity
points.
going.
completes, but
Let's keep
like
going.
how much he really doesn't have much like 7-6 suited in his like overcall
Yes,
range.
yes, some ace deuce, right? Suited.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, ace deuce is
maybe.
pretty much the only one
Maybe.
that I can
Jeremy,
see.
did you miss the fact that it's a cold call?
No, I
Pot,
saw
right?
it.
Like,
7.6,
okay,
7.6, right? Full
okay.
call.
Wait,
I
which
mean,
Jeremy?
it's deep.
I'm just saying,
Animal.
I don't know how much cold call with ace deuce suited and stuff is in
I
there.
mean,
or
yeah,
five
Yeah.
suited.
But like, true. But
With this turn.
then maybe we're dealing with a much more like pair heavy range. Pair heavy range would be
Yes.
like, then the sizes we use would be more reasonable.
Yeah, the Americans, I don't know. They just fucking click buttons.
So Jeremy Chan, you wanna go more like 30 on the turn? Like 25,
I
30?
want
A
to bet
little over bet ski?
2E, so it's probably somewhere around 30 or something. So basically what
Yeah.
I bet is like yeah.
Very
It's,
interesting. And his
what
ace
they
queen of
call
spades should
geometric
call
sizing or
still.
whatever
They will
you
call.
call it. Yeah, basically it's how it works, I think.
Flop
alright,
check check.
should you say bet against the small blind here?
Hmm,
I'm not sure. Can we look?
whatever, right?
Is
A
it a
backdoor.
waste of
Yeah,
time?
backdoor. Yeah, yeah.
It's
You
the
probably
7
can.
connects, which
You
I
probably
kinda
can.
like. And like you can get better kings to fold, like his own king 10 of clubs.
I
What's
thought
that
it was
doing?
like
Is it gonna float?
too good where I didn't want to get check raised off of it.
You can bet below.
I think it's pretty
Yeah,
sweet.
but you can call check
I think it's
raise.
pretty nice bet.
Okay.
Yeah,
And you would bet just like third, right?
I would
Because
bet the turn.
Because I
contested
mean,
board.
I think you
what?
can
These
bet
small-
large if you want as well.
these small boards usually are like much better for us actually here, I think, against the small blind.
So
He
basically,
flats all the
blinds
baby
range
sets and
is,
stuff though, and the baby like ace wheels, suited ace wheels.
Yeah, but like still, it's not so much.
Okay, I think you should have at least bet the turn.
I think I wanted to bluff some rivers. I
Okay.
don't know. No diamond.
Here, call, I guess is fine. A little bet small,
Yeah. Quarter.
alright. Get it?
in the game.
Against the small blind here.
Yeah. Tricky one.
I would check back, I think.
Should I check in theory?
I
Oh,
like
it's small blind. Yeah. Yeah, probably check. It's a good one to check against small blind range, right? The low gutters. Retain your equity. Can call a turn bet
It
sometimes.
may actually do both, because like at the same time you can get the ace size fold and stuff like that.
So I
Even though
guess
they
if
should
Yeah.
fold ace
fold-
size.
You fold to this turn and you would call like an ace of club turn?
Yeah, he does bet very small, but I mean, if I hit an 8, I'm cooked against Jack 10 anyway, and
Yeah, but you could be
Yeah.
betting this with a queen, and you're in position, so
can bluff sometimes on the river if I
yeah,
float.
you're in position. I think you want to call more. You have yeah, you can call this, especially it's still 30 big, you know. You can just blast it on the river.
Okay. Yeah, theme so far, like not sticky.
Yeah.
Not yet. Not post anyway. Only pre.
You're probably just autopiloting because of high table count, so you're not thinking deeply about some of these continues.
Is this a raise?
Yeah, yeah. I do remember thinking like, oh, I'll just call spades here. I'll
This
fold.
is- oh,
You sure?
yeah.
Very-
Yeah,
This is very deep. That's the problem, because if you get all the money in there, you don't think it, you know.
He has a nut flush, right?
You're dead, you know.
Okay,
I play this hand very passively.
yeah, but I
But
would
I like
think
these
about, I
spots.
think it's a candidate for raising. I don't know if I want to do
Oh,
it.
come on.
yeah, as well, queen eight, 9, 10, I mean, the jack of diamond with even, like
You lose to king high and ace high flush, he could have, you know.
he
And
could
if
have, but it's kind of thin
and you're
and,
folding out his bluffs, I guess.
but it's more likely he has like the ace of diamond,
You could
a
have that.
single ace.
Which never folds.
Or like stuff that you can get a lot of value from, like a mid pair with a
Pocket
diamond. Like, can he have pocket
nines.
sevens with a
Nines.
diamond? Can he have?
It's me pocket
Pocket
deuce,
Pocket tens, pocket deuces.
yeah. So I don't know, maybe.
Louis, can we look at a strat?
You're talking
What do you
about
think, Jeremy?
combos, right?
Yeah.
And
So what did you wanna do? You
What's
played
the
call?
discussion?
Yeah.
I would play call, I think,
The
mostly.
Danny
thing
flopped
is
a
that it's so
flush,
deep, right?
infinitely
Yeah.
deep.
I think you
Yeah, we're
can
too
play
deep.
call. Because you have a queen eye flush.
This is the problem with playing deep stack. Would you be happy if all the money starts?
Yeah, I
going in
wouldn't be
river and
happy if all the
guy
money went in,
fucking
you know?
ace
Like if the money went
high?
in, I'll be like, oh shit, maybe I'm drawing dead. And plus like I block too many middle flushes with the 8. So if I have like the one high, one low, maybe I fast play a bit more.
My overall like poker worldview, when I'm out of position, very deep stacked, I'm just gonna play giga defensively.
I think
Yeah.
On,
Seems
especially on
okay.
earlier streets.
One more
I
Probably,
thing.
actually think
probably
that's
good.
very defensible.
good.
Yeah.
One
I
more
think you
thing
rather
is that
start
It's not good.
raising.
you wanna
high
call
flushes.
because if you hit a jack of diamonds and he has the
Yeah.
ace of diamonds, you guys are gonna cooler him for his whole stack, right?
Yeah.
So you can
Yeah,
kind of
that's part
call
of it.
and
Can't
it's
really
like
I
some
wanna get my one
yes.
out and then put 200
Yeah.
bigs in the
It's just
middle.
pure bluff,
Not
right?
just one out, like he one outers himself, right? So it's like he has the
Mhm.
ace of diamonds and he's like, yeah, I hit the nuts, but
Yeah, you
he's
get
and he
back.
just stacks off and you just get all the money.
No, you don't.
So more reasons to call, in my
Not
opinion.
raising.
Oh no, no range exists. What?
Yeah, because it's I think it's too deep. You're not supposed to raise queen eight diamond.
No. I think it's the peak GTO has a few kinks to iron out.
Yeah, it's
But
better.
looking good. It's
They
a beta
probably
beta.
just
I
don't
think.
have,
Yeah,
they
it's
just
not
don't have
raising
defined call
queen eight
ranges
diamond.
or
It's
something.
not raising.
This is the
queen
best. This is the best we have with no GTO wizard. You know, we're back in the Stone Age in some sense.
Why you
Sorry,
not
we
using
can
GTO
look at
wizard strategy?
queen jack.
No,
Let's look at
not
queen jack.
Or yeah,
didn't
jack
mean
eight
it
also. or
disparagingly,
both.
but
So you might wanna raise like the nut flush, but
With the
that's about
nuts.
it, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And even then, you're mixing, right?
Yeah.
I am happy to get it in with the nuts. I'll say that.
Okay, so call?
Oh no.
Oh, now we got
very
two outs
nice.
for our straight flush.
Very nice. You have 2 out.
Yeah,
Ah,
you're
wrong
not gonna,
color.
you're not gonna get any money now.
Okay, so you wanna bet here or you wanna check? Depending on your opponent, right?
I mean, we blocked the diamond that we wanted to have, the 8 of diamonds. So
Technically, your bluffs are
maybe,
what? Queen jack?
yeah.
Queen
I mean, we
jack,
can
king
bluff
jack?
like we bluff like queen
And
jack, king jack
diamond?
with no diamond,
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I think that's the only
How
bluff.
big do you bluff?
Probably somewhere around pot, right?
The thing is, I think that he has so many checkbacks also at the same time. Like we can't go big though, but I would go like 40% or something like that here.
I need him to have
Calling
jack
this
of diamonds.
nonsense, man. What is he doing?
Yeah,
That's why you want him to blast the stack off. You start raising there. What what is he doing? Okay.
check on the flop. You
Check
don't
again
really,
on the turn. Yeah.
yeah.
Annoying. Little one?
Easy
No, no
call.
one? Okay.
Go.
Easy call. And
What
we
the
win.
hell am I watching?
ACR.
Why did he bet?
I don't understand why he bets the turn for what.
Oh,
Hey, 12 biggies, you call here?
That's
I
a
went for it
knockout,
here,
right?
I guess.
That's
Yeah,
a
PKO.
nah, never.
You don't
Wait,
call.
put in chips? Put in chips?
What is it?
Yeah, put in chips.
Yeah, I think you put in chip.
We start 125.
120.
It's quarter stack.
Oh,
Whoa, it's insta call, man.
yeah. The problem is if you call people behind, can they re-squeeze? I mean, they can, but
Yeah, but they won't. It's ACR.
Do you have a
I'm
simple?
The thing is, it's tricky against the big blind, but if the small blind shows, you can still call off probably.
No, I
So
would
I have
fold.
so when he has a
But
quarter
you may be
starting
right,
stack
but I
here,
would fold.
are you just saying there's like a psychological thing going on that he has a quarter starting stack, so he's just jamming wider?
Listen, I don't get it.
No, I'm getting a
And
price.
no, the bounty's
I'm
worth a
getting
lot for the
2
number
to
of chips
1.
you risk.
Well, if you're getting 2 to 1, what does it matter what his starting stack is?
yeah, it doesn't matter.
What? No, I'm getting 2 to 1 because of the bounty. The bounty's worth a quarter start stack. He has a quarter start stack, so I'm immediately
Yeah,
getting 2
exactly.
to 1.
Exactly.
Okay, so you're
Is it even
converting,
2 to 1?
I
Oh, okay,
understand what you're
okay.
saying.
Okay,
Fair
so
enough.
to put it another way, Galen, the shorter his the starting stack is versus the beginning stack, the bigger your bounty power is.
He's just saying that a starting
Right.
bounty is worth a quarter starting stack, so he's
Yeah, he's
factoring that
getting a
into
rebate.
his
He has
pot
six
odds.
big
Yeah,
blinds.
yeah. And then he's like
This is
only
the
jamming
selling bounty.
12, so like he could conceivably have some like king high, queen high, some like low pairs, stuff that I'm doing fine or I'm a favorite.
Do you get 33% at the end of the day?
I think so.
Probably about that.
Seems
I think
Yeah.
I'm
I mean,
well ahead of
it's certainly a call.
33%.
It's certainly
I
a
think
call.
I mean it's never folding. Yeah.
Ah,
Whatever we have
Even if you lose,
33%, yeah.
even if you lose here, like it's always a call.
Yeah, I agree. I'm never
He
folding.
also may have even had more than start bounty. I don't remember, but
But
The thing
assuming
is, if
he
you're
has
on the
sub
big
bounty,
blind,
we're always
bounty?
calling.
like if you're on
Yeah.
the big blind and someone has like half of his stack, you already call almost like half of your range. So it's not even a question. Emo.
I'm not too sure about that one though.
Yeah, that's okay. We'll move
I
on.
mean,
That's
that's what
look
Quick Ray
at
has
the
said.
bounty hunting.
This is a little loose, right?
Nah, this is fine, deep, you know?
seems fine.
Standard.
Standard.
Good.
Yeah, a bad flop. Like if you had any backdoors, you could continue.
Again, a big discount.
I mean, really?
Where do these people come up with
You're
these
gonna say
sizings,
7,
dude?
6,
Like
and
they have
up,
100 big blinds behind. and
It's
they're
so
like,
cheap. How can I fold? It's so cheap.
Yeah,
Oh,
Wow.
I did it.
What?
Maybe he was a nit.
Yeah,
dude.
probably.
Wait, can't
Why
you
fold?
see? Oh, you don't know stats on it, man.
These are
Alright,
these
I
are
guess
these
king
are these
seven's where I draw the
3%
line.
3% 3-bet guys. Then you can fold every time.
Wait, how am I here? Should I have folded this one pre too? What happened? Raise call?
I think you
Ah, maybe
should
it's
call.
fine. One chip,
double
I
cover.
cover. Okay, it's fine.
Hey, that's a Danny. Yeah, okay. That should.
Right?
a friend.
Even with the demon hand, is it okay?
The demon hand. Yeah.
Soft.
Get rid of that. Get rid of that. The evil hand.
Evil hand.
Alright.
We'll see that.
Okay. Very evil
barrel.
turn.
Still
Get
blast.
ready.
Very good.
Whoa, I like it.
I
Very.
don't think this is great because our hand is a little bit too strong. So when you do this, you stop him from calling like worse
Can I
draws
fold out
now.
his king high clubs for this size?
No, you
No,
never.
no, you can't. You literally
Are you
isolate
sure?
yourself
Are you
against the king.
sure?
You
Okay.
isolate
Oh, wait, king
yourself
high, yeah.
against the nut flush. King. Okay, maybe king high clubs. Because
like
the
queen
ace
high
is not a
clubs?
club. It's not the ace is not a club, but some of it's gonna go right. And there's a lot. When the ace is not a club, you can also have like ace of clubs X, which is you're drawing dead against in a sense. Not dead, but like you know what I mean.
I went small
So-
on the flop, Louis.
Why is this so slow, man?
I think this one,
It's
when
that
you have like such a strong draw,
better.
you don't really go
Better.
for the 2x pot size because you don't want to
Treat
isolate
it like a
yourself
value
against-
hand. Treat it like a
Yeah,
value
yeah.
hand. Treat it like a
Because
value hand.
and you can call any check raise, right? You can, you kind of want him to, like, you want to target this.
Like if
like,
you had ace
folding out
king of
high
clubs.
cards. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
if you had ace king of clubs here, would you use this size?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Of course.
I would.
11.
Okay, well then,
I think
you-
I would, right?
I think you might be
No,
leaving
this
some
is
value on the table.
look. Is it going 2x pot? No, it's not going 2x pot. It's going pot, right?
On the ace, click on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then you went
I
2x
believe you're
pot.
correct.
Just check.
Yeah. So which is what I'm saying, which
Check
is
mine.
that like you want to go big, but you don't want to go like 2x pot, 3x
So,
pot.
like, with
Hover
your
ace
outright.
king, Louis.
value-
Hover
Because
ace
you
king.
don't. Yeah. Let's see what we achieve by decising.
If you have a
If you wanna
value
go
target,
only
if you have a
pot,
value
yeah.
hand, you should try to
Yeah, go get it.
articulate some value targets.
Just-
And
Mhm.
like, think about what the maximum they can call is. And like, you kind of drive your bet
Yeah.
sizing from that. If you're betting
Hover
2x
ace
pot
king, Louis.
here,
Ace king, ace king, ace king.
and he's got like 10-9,
Thank you.
or he's got like 10-9 here, you're just like, he's just out. Yeah, okay, it's like slivered in there with the big
No,
size,
no,
but
no, you were right. The clubs are
Yeah.
going pot and the other two are going 2x a little bit.
right, and they're doing that because if you don't have clubs and hearts, they have clubs and hearts, which are gonna be able to continue versus giga sizes.
Yeah, some of them. Yeah, definitely.
So
some
Jeremy,
of them
when
will-
I go 2x, I'm susceptible to being jammed on here. Is that part of it? And I really don't want that.
I mean,
No,
if
you
you get
shouldn't be
not
jamming
really,
against-
I mean,
Oh,
if you
sorry.
get jammed on, you probably just have to kind of call it off. Even
Call
though
it
You have to
off?
call.
No.
Bro, you got an
Can you
No.
show
open-ended
Louis,
straight
show
flush
it,
draw.
show the 2x
Why would you
pot
not?
It's an-
response?
It's an open-ended straight flush draw. What are you gonna fold?
Yeah, no. So
Show
you
the
don't really
response.
want
What do
to.
you mean? You're gonna call for one more out? I mean, how many?
No, 2x,
I
Louis,
mean,
2x, 2x.
like the reason why it may fold is because the ace is not a club, right? When the ace is not a club, the guy can have ace x of clubs, which you are drawing
You have to
completely
call.
dead
Bro, you
rules
guys are
against.
nuts, man.
You
You
have
guys
to
are nuts. You can't
call.
fold an
mean-
open-ended straight
Well, we're
flush
never here
draw.
in theory yet.
I mean,
We're
it's
never here.
0.27%, right? But like the
Louis,
thing is that like
what's the EV
you
on
don't
that
want
call?
this to happen. You don't want this to happen. This is
No, you don't.
This
I
is a
agree.
disaster.
I agree with you, Jeremy.
Yeah.
Like, this is
Yeah,
not what
yeah.
you want. You don't wanna call off
Yeah.
a draw with one card to go for 220
Yeah.
bigs or
You
whatever.
want to you just want to chill, just build better pot size. You know, you target a lot of low
But
pairs.
yo-
You get
I
him
don't
to
know,
fold
the
some
flip's
high
broken.
cards. You fold out some king, like king highs. You fold out lots of good hands. He calls it pairs. You hit the club on the river. You hit the straight on the river. You get another street of value. You know, like it's
Yeah.
a very
Wait,
solid strat. You don't need
what's-
to go polarize. Yeah.
What do you?
Why would the jack 5 of hearts go 2x pot, but the 10-9 of
Ah,
hearts go pot?
So that's great. Jack 5 of clubs is a perfect 2x potter, right? It's perfect because it's like jack high flush draw.
You get
It
better
is
jack
not
fold, queen nine.
you get exactly that you get a lot of like pairs to fold that just crush it, right? You get like queens to fold, you get like kings to fold. You get like
So,
jacks.
so
to
when
fold.
our draw
like,
has
the
less
5
equity against the continue range, we prefer
Yes.
to slam
we
in
can
more
use
money.
that. We can use that as a slam because like jack 5 is
Yeah.
not
Make
has
them
not much
fold.
value anyway. Also, the 5 is really good because the 5 kind of like it works with the 8-7. It works with the ace deuce. Right. So the river is like a 3, a 4, a 6, 9. I guess you probably have some like decent bluffs. Like the jack also works with the 8-7. So it like kind of sets up a very nice river jam on a lot of runouts. Right.
Yeah.
As well as the 3, same concept. But 10-9 is like an open-ended straight and flush draw. Like it's very, like it's too strong. You wanna
I have so
like
much equity that I
yeah, you have
don't mind
so
if he
much
calls
equity.
like ace 10 or
You don't
ace
mind
jack
if he
or whatever, and
calls,
I
you
hit
don't
the
mind if he
6 and
raises, you don't mind if he folds, right?
Yep,
It's that kind of hand. It's super good. Jack 5 not as great. You want to polarize, attack. Some shit.
well, here we are,
Yep.
closing action. Gonna peel again.
I like it.
I
What-
mean,
what else
yeah,
can I
this is
do?
Standard.
I
I
don't
Oh
think you can
boy,
jam.
I double block king jack suited and queen jack suited.
Which doesn't
What the hell is this?
matter for
Check
much.
now?
Judan for
Do it
Judan for has
again with
these
the
hands.
Bet
do you
small, bet
flop
small.
something.
Bet small, bet small.
Let's see what Danny does. Check.
I'll bet small.
Oh, what the fuck? I thought I bet 8 chips here.
You
Never
Different
check?
mind.
hand. Dude, I keep getting into situations where I've played the spot before and I
I mean,
played
probably
it
probably save you
Oh,
money.
my
Probably
God.
save you money.
Oh my God.
Probably save you money.
I guess it doesn't matter that I block all the king jack, queen jack.
Alright. Flatty
Yeah, I
flat.
could have sworn I bet 7 chips there. I did that literally exact same spot, exact same double blocking jack, double pair jack board. Anyway, different hand. Deja vu.
Yeah.
What?
What?
What's
Take
going
that
on?
here,
Yeah.
flat.
The
You're done.
donk
What is this?
150.
I don't know what he's doing, man. He's very quick.
Wait, you
I don't
you
know.
what? You see bet that and then he.
I would
I
call.
thought
And
he
then
said
he
that.
then he hit me with the D150.
I'm having a stroke.
Big buttons, man. No, I don't think there's a thing for a pair.
I mean,
What
I
buy-in is this?
I don't like his turn
16.
size. I would call and hit the 9.
You would call you don't believe him, right? I know you
I
might be
never
sneaky there.
believe him. Never
Dude,
believe him because
I'm
you have
too
position.
low
Right?
variance of a player. I can't do it.
Just do some weird shit against Danny.
Why is it so
Yo,
aggressive?
just
Yeah,
start
dude, it's gonna
folding.
fucking work. I'll be like, oh, I don't know
Just do
what's
some
happening.
weird-
I fold.
Just do some
Don't
weird
worry
shit.
about
Just do like donk pot.
What,
with-
Louis?
Louis,
You want a
Louis,
four
what do
bet?
you what do you want?
I'm asking you guys, do you four bet here?
No.
No.
How can I get out?
For betting that is
No.
so out of line. Like
No,
so
ace
out of
5
line.
looks it's the hand that we want to four bet the most, but we often don't get what we want in life.
Again, what you want.
I'm gonna put you in
Let
maniac
that be a
jail.
lesson. Let that be a lesson.
Thank you.
A cautionary tale.
Hey, check.
Check, Diamond.
Oh, blast it off.
So you got a bet here. What size?
Well, bet.
Probably
Oh,
just be
Muy
60.
grande.
Oh, we're going big only.
Bro,
More
okay,
than
so
that.
like,
Big.
you wanna use overbets?
No.
You were talking about your overbet stuff? This is an
Yeah,
overbet
It's
spot.
a good
Yeah.
one.
This is,
Yeah,
this
this looks
is
like
a
a
good
good one
one.
now.
This is a sick.
Alright.
This got the job done, but yeah, I would be happy to see like 125 here.
Yeah, nice.
I like it. You're right.
sometimes I've been thinking about this, right? Against these low stakes people, right? They don't even defend correctly. Would you actually like, you put overbet and I actually think sometimes even like 75% could achieve.
You can freestyle a little
Right,
bit.
you almost don't need to, right?
because I don't
Yeah,
think
you can do random like stuff that should work, and it's gonna be quite effective.
In
So,
Something to think
general-
about,
reasonable.
Jeremy.
Yeah.
But
More efficient, like if they'll fold to be 60 anyway, then.
No, basically, it's
yeah,
like if you have a reason for doing it and it's like reasonable, it's generally gonna be okay against this play pool because they're just not gonna play the right responses.
Cover?
Louis is learning how to play
not gonna
PKO.
I have, a,
adjust
que-
today.
I have a question for Danny there.
I can
It-
teach you.
In your
On the
thinking,
jack 8? Or
Yeah.
which one?
in
Oh,
the
boy.
previous hand, in
Go back,
the
Louis.
where you picked up the straight draw after the check.
What's your question, Tom?
My question is,
Oh, the 876? Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
10-5.
right, on the 876, because you were considering the overbet. You thought an overbet might be good. What do you think about the fact that when the completed equity comes in, does that not often drive down your bet size? And so what made you like that
Yeah.
spot?
Well, I believe that's part of why I didn't overbet in game.
And so
You have
now what-
really relevant blockers.
I did. But I just wasn't sure if it's like theory overbet on the 6 or not, but maybe it's still,
I
you
think
can go like
so,
pot
because
or
I think they
GTD or
still just
whatever.
have like hands like ace jack and stuff, because they don't really check back with like 10-9. They don't really check back anything that has completed there.
I don't
So you
That's
think
a
can
it's-
bet
normal
like,
hand, Louis.
you can bet big hands for value, and you can bet like, I mean, you can basically bluff range on that turn, I think.
Gotcha. So you're saying that there's completed equity, but it's irrelevant to their range.
Alright, let's,
Kind of, yeah, they just have like ace 10 every time, ace jack,
Thank you.
king, queen, this stupid crap.
no, we saw this one. Move on. Yeah.
Danny, what are you doing here?
What do you mean? This is standard. I cover the table.
Ah, man,
Seems
I,
maybe a
Vamos.
bit loose.
I think you want to
Big
bet.
big blind is 15 big blinds.
Well, I wouldn't
Alright,
call
this is too
though.
loose. It's too loose. I'm hijack, right? Alright, it's too
I
easy.
think
Yeah,
Can I get-
I'm with Jeremy. Feels a
Maybe-
bit
Can I-
loosey-goosey, sandwich
But
Maybe
style.
Karen-
Astro had big bounty? What if Astro
Can I
has
get no
like
cryo?
two bounties?
Can-
in a
Yeah,
row?
what's
Why
up?
don't you have
This
the-
is this is a 100% flat, I think.
But
Thank you,
can
no
you,
cryo.
There we go, there we go.
what do you guys think about three
I
betting
will
here?
never.
No,
No,
you
I don't.
3-bet the
Three betting is
suit, the king jack, king
no.
10.
So we don't really want to three bet because
It says
we don't really
Why
achieve
not?
too much. We don't fold that much better.
Oh, it doesn't say the bounty?
No.
And
You
like
do tend to
we
squeeze the suited king block though, the high
I'm
one.
not
and,
so
and, and we
sure
want to
about that though.
VPIP. It's also like we want to VPIP a lot of hands, and we're gonna have like we just overcall a lot in PKOs.
But you
We
can
don't
call
want
These
to.
are back
We
end.
don't want to force out. We don't want to force out the players or get 4-bet because we want to see the flop. We want to stack people. So it's in our best interest to just flat and overcall a lot. Even as a big stack, we don't get to squeeze much. As much as a vanilla for sure. You know, because there's just many reasons for us to flat. Players behind we cover might want to come in. You know, like our hand just doesn't really follow too much better. Lots of stuff. Yeah.
Well,
We
this
get
is
4-bet, we
autopilot
lose our
spot.
we 4-bet, we
Alright,
lose our
timed out.
equity, you know. Yeah.
We
Lots of
won't talk about
reasons.
that one.
Lots of reasons, yeah. So yeah, I would
I think
definitely
the-
call the king 6 suited. I would call it.
Cool.
So good call. Seems okay.
Danny,
Yeah, I
Alright.
told you I was a check back machine in this session, right?
Check
This
back.
yeah. You want to check
I
this
mean,
back
it's
a
not
lot.
a range bet
Definitely.
spot for sure.
A7-7 when there's 7-7. We don't have a lot of suited sevens and offsuit
I like-
sevens, so we want to check back a lot.
Interesting.
I like checking.
I
yeah.
thought you used
It's a
the
very high.
small sizing on this.
It's like 40% check
No,
frequency board, right?
Yeah, it's like
Yeah,
checking
it's
40%. Yeah,
checking.
for sure. Because even with an ace, we don't mind checking, right? Because we don't really need too much protection.
Yeah, you're
And
way
we can't
ahead,
really
way behind.
Yeah, sort of, definitely. So A7-7 is like a
The
classic.
thing is also when you get the diamond. The thing is also that when you get the diamond of some kind there,
You
you
can
can
pick up
cooler
a
the
worse
lower
flush draw.
flushes by checking back the
Yeah.
flop.
Very nice, yeah,
For sure.
exactly. And also
on
like there's the
ACR
backdoor straight. Yeah, backdoor straight.
They
Yeah, go
play
ahead, Danny.
pretty face up on the turn.
Checking
So
30%.
like if he doesn't stab turn, I can generally just take a small stab and win most of the time.
Mm-hmm.
So would you bet queen 10 of spades?
It's like 30% checking. Yeah, sure.
Spades more.
Spades bet more
Spades
without the
bet more
backdoor.
than the other ones because the rest want to see the like Danny said, or Romano said, the
Still,
like we cooler lower flushes.
still 70% betting, no?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, but like checking is a big
It's fine.
feature of the strategy.
Okay.
Yeah, you mix, yeah.
Okay. You bet now?
no, he did not.
I don't think you should.
Now we
bet,
make
yeah.
the queen, we're still kind of, it's only the king to defend against. We're still kind of way ahead, way behind against a lot of his range. He either has
I think-
like 10 high or he
I mean, he
has
can
an
still
ace
have
or a
an ace.
7.
He can still have an ace,
Bet him
guys.
like
He can
you're-
still have an ace.
It's full rainbow queen, full rainbow,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
So there's no
So-
flush draw. Oh, there is a flush draw. Okay, maybe I should bet when it's not full rainbow.
Yeah.
I would agree
Maybe.
with exactly what you said, cause I was thinking you're unblocking clubs, like you do get some calls from clubs, but it still doesn't
Nah,
really
it's not-
bet, so it's whatever.
Not
I
bad.
think it's like fine to check. Yeah, mostly checking, right?
So
Because he could still
Yeah.
have an ace, guys. We don't get much value from Queen 10. We can, like, Like it doesn't really achieve too much because
Yeah,
it's
I
like the
agree.
hand
If I'm
everybody wants to go to
So-
showdown.
Deuce,
If we get check raised,
lee
we're
at this
screwed. If we
position,
get check
I'm
raised, we're
just
screwed,
checking.
right?
Man.
Alright, so
he checks
question,
a
do you
lot.
think a 1650 on ACR, they're more likely or less likely to
Uh-huh.
protect an ace?
Less.
I don't know.
But it
I don't
doesn't
know.
matter because
They're
there's like
wild
very
guys.
little
They're
to
wild
reap
guys.
value from.
Yeah.
You need
Yeah, I
don't-
agree. They still have to call you with something, and like what that something
Yeah.
is here is a bit like.
Let's say they
Mhm.
call us with a queen. It's chopping with us, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
So yeah.
I
they
need him
call
to
us with a
spike
gut
a
shot.
pair.
Yeah.
I think
Spike a
with
pair
king
of
queen,
sixes.
this.
There it is, there it is.
Oh my
The goat. Oh wow. It's poetry in motion. Poetry in motion.
Oh my god, what a sick
You can't
cooler
make
for
this
that
up.
guy.
You
Yeah.
guys would
I mean-
never win 4 chips in this hand.
I mean,
What a sick cooler.
crusher check on the turn, knowing that the six, the outs are on the way.
What do you guys do here against a
Well
big
played,
bet?
man.
Call?
Fold.
Raise?
Fold, easy
Fold?
fold.
Fold.
Big bet, big bet,
Fold.
big bet, fold.
Fold, fold, fold. You have threes, no spade. Not a hand with a lot of potential.
Probably a fold even with spade.
Yeah, what do you do?
Yeah, precise.
I don't know, man. I
I think you
definitely
bet.
underbluff these spots.
You wanna bet because you have a king and an eight.
You
On the
got
back
backdoors also. You got backdoor diamonds. I like
Yeah,
betting
you
here.
can-
I
you
like
can
small
bet.
betting here.
Yep.
Yeah, my plan's
Small
to
betting
pick it
is-
up on the turn when I get a decent card, but maybe it's better to just stab.
Yeah, the problem is like,
If they check,
you
you're
don't really
you're
have
not
any
bluffing.
Well, now they'll check a queen on the river and never
Yeah,
fold, right?
Jack when they
Okay,
don't
But
bet.
maybe
so-
they don't check a queen on the turn.
What's funny
So
about
So this is eating into your win rate for sure. This is a pot that you just pick up on the flop sometimes.
yeah, you have position.
Yeah, the
If you don't bluff
perfect
the flop,
river
if you don't bluff the flop, you bluff the turn. If you don't bluff the turn, then you bluff the river.
Sure, you have to bluff
Just
the
bluff sometime, some street. Not checking down. I don't think we win very often
And,
because they will
No,
bluff by
it was
then,
an multi-table autopilot
No,
give
no
up,
worries, no
like-
worries.
That's
I mean,
fair.
I'm just
There's
saying,
also that-
yeah,
Like the
That's
over
fair.
to the
Yeah.
queen, the over to the queen and backdoor pretty much.
Yeah, yeah.
fold.
yeah.
If
We
you-
want to have
Better
the
to bet.
the over is very good backup for when we bet and get called and we can river the king. So, but if we check down, we just have king high.
And it's also
know,
like
it's-
you should be
yeah.
mindful that like, okay, you look at an RFI range and it says that this is making X amount and you need to raise it. If you're not taking these pots
Ah.
away, if you're not taking these pots away, that RFI range is a lie. And you're
Wise
just,
words, wise words from
You think he
Galen.
makes,
Yeah, we have
do you
to.
think he folds fours on the river?
Yeah, for
If
sure. I mean,
you wait-
he folds fours
not
eventually
sure.
on one of the streets, right? One of the streets, he will definitely fold ace
If-
eight and
Galen,
fours.
I agree with you in principle, but I think when you get double defended, those aren't the high EV spots that you need to reap your, like, it's okay to just always give up if you, I mean, it's
oh, I'm
not
not,
optimal,
I'm not
but
saying,
you
I'm not
can still
saying
play
it's
the
like the
hand
sole
profitably.
I'm not saying it's the sole proprietor of like your EV for that hand.
What happened in the
Obviously, they have
sevens
the
hand,
pots.
Louis,
Yeah,
on the flop?
yeah. I have to agree with Galen.
Nothing happened in the 7th.
If
Yeah,
you,
What did I
agree with
do?
Galen too.
Danny,
if you bluff,
One by one, guys. One by one.
if you bluff the king eight suited on the river, if you wait all the way to the river to bluff it, what size do you want to bluff?
Big, cuz I'm saying I have 3 jacks now, yeah, majority?
Right, so what is big for you there on that with two opponents? After it's gone
Pot.
check.
What do you bet when you have a jack?
Pot.
Okay.
Or like 80, maybe.
You bet pot, even though the flush completed. That's what I'm asking. What size do you like?
Yeah, I don't expect them to check a flush twice.
No one has a flush there.
Okay,
Yeah,
I wanna get
Sounds
paid
like-
from a
sounds good.
queen, if they somehow like
Okay.
check the queen or.
yeah, sounds good. I like it. Okay, this one we can just bet small, I guess.
should we
Bet
not
one.
range that?
Yeah, bet one.
I don't know about range, but like betting small should be high frequency play.
It's too high frequency for sure. It's gonna be
Yeah,
similar
yeah.
to the one just
I
now.
wouldn't check this one too much because
four
it seems
is,
very
uh,
dry. It
that's
seems very
better.
dry, Seems very dry.
I think
Yeah,
that
this
kind
check
of
I'm
the
less
rate, the
confident about.
region that you start to check with, I think like the two overs, like pretty much can never check back because it's value to bet like a queen or king.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Like,
Yeah,
this is
you can
bad
already.
enough.
Yeah, whatever.
What happened to GTD?
What's going on? GTO Wizard is currently on hiatus.
Yep.
They decided to make
Ace,
high stakes
king,
high
queen
stakes fair.
plus. mandatory down here.
Similar
optional.
frequency
Ace eight
as the
six,
other board.
ace eight of clubs. He nailed the frequency, the one with the.
Yeah, he nailed it. He nailed it. He knew it. Ace eight wasn't the one.
Choose the
To...
one.
Yeah,
But
the
still,
thing is, though, it's protecting this check range because they're check raising the crap out
Yeah.
of you. If they're not check raising the crap out of you, it's just
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
bet. It's just gonna
That's
bet.
fair.
yeah.
I
Fair
agree.
enough. Fair
That's
enough. I think
fair.
we should just. I mean, even with the check raising, it's still betting
Yeah,
a lot.
clubs have less incentive
So-
to build the pot.
Yeah. So I
without the
think we
backdoor
should
flush
still
draw.
stab this spot a lot, but let's continue with the check.
So from what I have
Guess
seen,
they don't
people
raise, right?
raise very weird stuff on paired board. Like,
Yeah, they
people
do.
tend to be very out of line.
Yeah.
Yeah, they may
Yeah.
over aggress on paired boards. That's fair, Frank. That's fair.
And they're very face up on the turn
It
on
always
ACR
depends on your opponent, no?
on this
It
low
does,
stakes.
it
game.
does.
Okay, so you call the turn. Closer to
Yeah,
a fold in my
I
opinion.
beat all the bluffs still. I unblock a lot of the like.
But you can't
9x.
improve. You can't improve. The
I don't
ace of
mind
diamonds
that.
is no
Well,
longer
only an
live.
ace.
The 8 is very bad now. In the flop it was fine, but now it's like not great, you know?
I agree
So,
with
the
Jeremy.
eight-
I think this call on the
yeah.
turn is infinitely less profitable than just that
Betting-
1.52
yeah.
on the flop.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
fair,
I mean,
that's fair.
it's just like we put ourselves into unfavorable position in a sense, and we have to like accept that now our hand doesn't look that attractive, and probably turn is like quite indifferent.
What was the
Yeah.
video, Louis, that we were watching this morning where he suggested checking back and then bluff catching turns and rivers against certain
Lagfish.
kinds of people?
Yeah, it needs to be a lag,
Lagfish.
needs to be lagfished.
Lagfish.
Done. What are you doing?
Okay, like if you have a read, a guy's gonna bluff a lot, like bluff his spot like full frequency, then I like it a lot. To just call
Yeah,
down.
set 'em
But
up,
like
It's just the
against,
sizing thing here, like,
yeah.
he goes so small that I thought I'm often ahead with ace high, he
No,
just
I'm-
has
yeah.
like
I would
queen
say it's
9 trying to
indifferent.
get there.
I would say it's pretty indifferent on the turn. You know, you can fold some, you can call some. Just need to be aware of the implications of the 10 of diamonds. Just that we don't improve as much on the
Okay.
many cards.
I think it's,
even ace is like not clean anymore, right? Because king queen is a straight, so kind of rough.
I
Yeah,
think it's
see.
just generally more difficult.
No, that's a big
playing
one.
the
That's a big
guessing
one, right?
game Also,
Yeah. See, it's a different.
Yeah,
Purely
it's not good dependent.
Purely
you're
indifferent.
gonna
It calls-
make
calls, but,
more
you know.
making them guess than making you guess.
Need more money.
I think.
I
I
know.
mean, I think it's a reasonably play
You say
hand.
this, Galen, I know.
Yeah.
So this is compounding mistake. You miss a c-bet and then you call it.
I think it's fine. Like,
No,
flop
no,
was
no,
Am I
I
fine,
gonna
think-
call the river though? Am I gonna call the river?
Oh, brother.
Oh,
yeah.
no!
He had
What
a
is
bluff,
he
right?
doing?
Tell me as a bluff.
Hey, before you show anything,
And-
think through it for a second, okay? So like, is your 8 good? Alright, are clubs good?
Club's terrible.
Clubs are great, I think.
No.
Clubs are great.
Clubs
Clubs are great.
great, man.
Okay.
But
The
the
eight is
8,
terrible.
Diamonds are bad. Diamonds are bad.
the 8 is bad, I think, because you're blocking 8, 9.
Is not
and-
good. 8 is
Yeah.
not good.
Wait,
So-
why is it diamond bad? Diamond's supposed to check back river though. They're supposed to give up.
Not all of them.
Not all of
them,
them,
Diamond, they on
Look,
the
like
turn,
3-5
no?
3-5 of diamonds would bluff. 6-5
Bluff,
diamonds would bluff. You know, like
Yep,
why not?
I agree, I
Yeah.
agree.
Ace
I
of
think
diamonds will
if
not.
you were
yeah.
going to hero an ace, you'd probably want one that doesn't block the bluff. So like, I don't know, maybe an ace
Ace 5
5.
is good.
Yeah,
Ace 3 is
ace
good.
5, ace 3
Ace
is
deuce
good.
is a pair, but still, you know, it's almost like an ace high. But
Ace
yeah.
5's good because you block value. You're blocking
it's-
5-4. Ace 3
Ace
is
of
good.
clubs is fine. Ace of clubs is not wrong.
They don't
it's not a
have
bad
any
thing.
ace that would bluff, right? On the turn, what ace? would
Ace
they-
is like a totally neutral card, I think. 8 is bad, in my opinion.
Okay,
let's see.
so I think it's a terrible hand.
Casino is out. Did he?
Oh, God, man.
Oh my
Oh,
goodness! He
good
took
call, good
every
call.
values out.
So we're all right? Danny was right that he called down a bluff, which is amazing. But the 8 is bad, as you can see. He bluffed queen 8. So
imagine the guy like,
Louis.
oh my god, this
In my
Oh
mind,
my
he still
God.
had enough queen 9, king 9, king queen.
But you see
type
what
stuff, but
how the analysis works, right? Like the 8 is bad.
for sure.
The ace is a neutral card. and then but you still call the bluff. Congratulations.
This
I
is
think
the
it's,
His,
love it.
his bluff is actually
Thank you,
quite
thank
good,
you.
I think. I like his bluff a lot, actually. I
Yeah.
think it's quite
his
good.
bluff
Guys, this is the
is
prime example why you
okay,
shouldn't bluff at
probably.
low stakes. You look at this station.
By the way, once again, we made way
it's
more
fine.
chips than just c-betting. We
Yeah,
took the high
yeah,
variance
yeah.
line, right? But
You're
when
being
it works out, it
results,
works
are
out.
I
you?
will
Crazy, man.
I will
It's
say
just-
I will say that Danny did not make a mistake at all until the river. Because flop was like checking, turn was like mostly calling. So
Yeah,
it's no compounding mistake. There's no compounding mistake. It's
Hey, we
just
didn't look at river
river.
theory, did we?
Yeah, I
It's
think
just
river
what
is
you
just
agreed upon.
yeah.
Maybe
no,
the
in
eight's
river,
not even that bad. It should be though.
I'm
It
not
should-
saying the river is a
we
mistake. I'm
can
just
call
saying that the
a6,
flop
we
and the
can
turn
call
is totally
a7.
fine.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
flop and turn is totally fine. River is
Questionable.
See the river. I
questionable.
wanna see the
Yeah.
river if GTO.
Let's fucking
Oh,
take
let's
this
just move on.
GTO.
Let's just move
Let's
on.
move
Ge-
on.
Let's
Jeremy,
move
let-
on. Fuck
Let's
this.
another
Fuck
one.
this
Got
stupid
plenty
hand.
of hands
He
to-
won the
We
hand.
have
He
too
won the
many
hand. He won
hands
the
to go
hand.
through.
Yeah,
Jeremy,
yeah, yeah. Well,
Jeremy,
See
let Danny narrate
Oh, is
his
this
hand.
ever a flat?
I think flat is fine here. It's an option.
Okay, 3-bet.
Scotty,
Didn't find
Scotty
it.
was really
Oh
struggling
my
trying to
God.
get words through the
call.
Yeah, wait, what, Scotty?
I just requested that Jeremy Strav let you narrate your hands a bit more than him.
Ah,
This
Okay.
is why you call.
I don't mind Jeremy, like, well, yeah, I can explain my.
Okay,
I mean, I
so
can. I
whatever.
mean, Danny
Yeah,
can.
this is why you
whatever,
call,
yeah.
right?
It's fine.
Calling retains bounty access, keeps his range wide, prevents us from getting it in crushed slash like
You would have lost
flipping.
the
He might not
minimum.
get
It
in
was
with
an ace on the
tens, you
flop.
know.
So calling could be an option here, although.
It's definitely not. I think it's like 70% call or something.
It might be majority
in a
call, yeah.
PKO when you cover?
So you couldn't
Not
look.
sure.
I think it's 70% call. Go have a look.
I,
No.
kind of agree. I like playing call here sometimes.
If
Yeah.
it's a late position, I would free bet 100%. But this is
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
But if you three bet, you're gonna have to call it off. Whatever.
And you make
For
some sneaky
sure.
value hands, like they don't expect you flatting jacks in the big blind, so you can like have some sneaky overpairs sometimes, some sneaky second
Some
set,
sneaky
top set.
sets. Sneaky sets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Danny,
I'm all in.
What's up? I'm all in.
are you
It's Jew Boy, bro. Renamed Jew Boy 88.
really?
Who's
I
that?
believe so. I don't know. It's the classic Jew Boy. Everyone knows Jew Boy. Is the house good?
Oh.
The house, the picture?
Oh my.
All right.
God. Aces now.
In your feelings.
Oh my god. I
Oh.
get shoved off.
Yeah, in your feelings, in your feelings.
What? King jack?
Wait, did you
You're cold.
three bet not
What
all
are you
in?
doing?
Okay, you did.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Give him
Three-bet
a
all
tag,
in,
Louis. Give him a
shove,
tag.
call, standard hand. Let's go.
Put him
I thought he
attack.
jammed at
Over
first.
aggressive four bet.
No, man, it's a standard jam. What are you talking about?
What do you
Is it?
mean?
King 10
King
suited?
jack?
King
Might be.
10 suited? King 10 suited is a very standard hand, no?
I
Standard to jam it?
think it's a call, no?
Ah, okay, okay.
Would you?
I think it's
Some of those types of hands can
definitely
jam
jamming.
and just like push you
yeah.
off your bluffs and realize equity and whatnot.
This
For
is
sure.
why I love Jeremy in the study sessions, because his like baseline for PKOs is just so much more aggressive than some people. It's like,
I
I
mean,
think it's good. It's really good.
yeah. Oh,
You call here?
for sure, for sure.
It's only good. It's only good if
Uh,
you're bluffing, right?
I don't think you cover.
I'm-
You
I
cover.
mean, I think it's like probably closer to the fold, but
You cover by a hair.
yeah. It's not just the thing about King 10 is that it doesn't flop well, and when you flop something
You gotta
at
fold,
all,
surely.
you are dominated by his bluffs.
So
Like
you'd
ace 10
rather
off.
defend like king 6 suited here than king.
I
10.
rather defend like anything else. like 10 jack
Okay,
even like because you're not as dominate. Okay, maybe not offsuit, but like any suited hand would
okay.
be probably preferable, you know? Like
Yeah, I
7-5
agree.
suited. Yeah, 7-5 suited even, yeah.
Little c-bet here.
I'm on the
One
same
big
board.
blind.
Hey, remind us on my
You
it's on
bet
my
0.02 too much, I think.
Alright.
Rising police getting policed.
Okay, calls.
Very
Maybe
nice.
Check raise. Easy
Um,
check raise here.
Yeah.
Oh,
seems good.
Blast it off.
trouble. Here comes trouble.
Blast it
Oh
off.
yeah, this one's weird.
Oh
no,
my
what
god,
are
man.
you doing?
No, bro.
Danny,
No,
You're-
no.
You're playing
I'm
like
sorry,
James
man.
Day right now.
No, okay. I mean, you wanna walk us through what you're thinking?
Yeah, so like, ah, man, yeah, I don't know. So double flush draw, I know we can go a little larger. It's also gut shot city, like pair plus gut shot city. So it's gonna be very, uh, like some of his calling range will be very inelastic to sizing. Like if he just has 6-7, I don't know if he'll fold for any size. If he has like,
Uh-huh.
yeah, any pair plus gutter, pocket sevens type of hand. Well, that might have to fold, but,
I
and
don't
then
hate it. But
Yeah, go
what am
ahead.
I
Go ahead.
tlike other parts of range, like if I
what
have
are
an
you trying
8
to
here,
achieve?
I need a lot of
Like what's
protection.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like I wind up in a lot of weird river nodes if, let's say I bet like 15 and he calls again. If I brick river,
Okay.
I'm not sure
Okay.
what to do.
This
So-
is like your
Weird
10-9 hand.
SPR.
This is like your 10-9 hand. I think you're just misclassifying like the strength of
Mhm.
your hand.
No,
Mhm.
but this one isn't as strong as the 10-9 because, well, I do pick
You
up a
have ace
gutter
high.
and
You have ace
I have an
high.
overcard.
You have the nut flush draw as well, and you
You
have a
have the
gut
nut
shot.
flush draw. It is
Yeah,
the,
you have
it
a
is
But I
lot,
have
as
you have a
strong
lot
in
of
some ways.
equity. Yeah. So you go over pot jam here. I have a question. What's your value in that sense with this line?
Ah,
If
yeah,
let's say this is a bluff, right? If let's say this is a
Right,
bluff,
right.
then
It would be
what
like
value is
some
it offsetting?
6-8, 6-4.
Okay.
Probably not a set. I think I would choose like the 15 size with the set.
Okay. Do you think he folds like a king 10 of hearts when you double pot jam?
no,
Should be indifferent.
no.
Should be
Yeah,
indifferent.
so
Maybe
you
folds.
you see the problem with that, right? Like when you have the
Okay.
nut flush draw, you wanna not chase away all the weaker draws which you dominate, and you want that to continue because you beat them plus you hit a heart. It's like great, right?
Yeah, when you
So
do
I
this,
would
you're getting
yeah
called by
mhm.
like aces
Yeah,
and like
I would rather you do this with
kings.
like five deuce of hearts, something, you know, like something silly with rather than the nut flush draw because the nut flush draw is so strong. You keep like you fold out queen jack of hearts, you fold out king ten of hearts, all these hands when you double pot because you
You're
know
also
it's like
gutted.
double
You're
pot.
also gutted. Like you
Yeah,
can
you
get a
have so many good
5.
rivers. Yeah, a lot of playability even out of position. So probably what I would do is just go like half pot, maybe 12 big blinds, something like that. He's gonna call his draws. He's gonna fold better ace highs. He's gonna fold ace king. You know, he's gonna fold ace queen. You
Mhm.
can't continue, but he's gonna keep all the draws in, and then you just have a really nice hand to play against it. And if you want to play jam, sure, but like you can offset that with like worse stuff, you know, like some
What
gut
about
shots,
check,
some
check?
open ended.
And then
Okay,
if
so
I go
Yeah,
he's,
12 and he
yeah,
calls, am I
yeah,
shutting
yeah.
down river when I miss?
No, I mean it depends because like depends on the river, right? Depends on the
Jack of
river.
spades.
Jack of spades, probably you might bluff all in, maybe, or you can check. Depends. Really
I don't know.
depends.
I don't know either.
Yeah,
That's part of
yeah.
why I just like
But like
loaded it
some
all
rivers
in
are
here,
gonna
you
be
know?
yeah. So the thing is that like we have to think about like all the possibilities, right? So there's lots of good rivers. There's some meh rivers, which maybe we lose the pot. Maybe he checks back, we win or chop. But like in general, your hand just doesn't wanna bluff off all the worst draws. And so when he continues against double
Okay.
pot, it's gonna be like sets or straights or like over pairs, right? Which your hand yeah, it does fine against, but like it's it's just a very, very strong range you're isolating yourself against. So yeah,
Right.
if just like any takeaway from this spot, it would be like just remember like king 10 of hearts, you're folding that out. That's probably not the best, right? With ace three. Yeah.
I don't
if
know,
you wanted
but
to take a
like
really
if he
polar
has
size
king
like
10 of
this,
hearts, we rarely hit the heart when he double blocks it. And then sometimes he rivers the king or 10 and I bluff it all off and he calls.
No, but you want to
Sometimes
fold
like,
him out? You want to fold him out that hand? That's the thing, right? Like we don't have. It's like the
I don't know.
pros and
I just
cons.
don't have clarity on
Yeah.
the river. It's very difficult to play rivers.
Uh.
When it's a jack, like you say maybe bluff, but maybe he hit the
Yeah,
jack and I'm just torching
yeah,
it
but
all off.
sometimes it's a heart. Sometimes it's a heart, and sometimes it's an ace, and sometimes it's a
Sometimes.
five. Like you know, like
You will
it's
miss.
Then he
still.
won't call
You have
anyway.
to.
Then a lot of his range will just fold anyway when I do get there is my other
I
thinking. Like if I hit the
yeah.
5, and I jam, right? After, if I bet 12 and hit the 5 on the river, he's just gonna fold like everything.
It's not an easy solution. It's like definitely a lot of the game tree. We're not gonna go into it too much, but like,
Yeah.
it's just like balancing it out. Like, with this hand, this doesn't seem like the right candidate for me.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
I wish we
Anyway,
had
we hit the
ways.
ace. We hit the ace, so there we go. He calls
Seven.
it
Yeah, in
off
the
as
note-
sevens.
Interesting.
He
yeah.
calls it off as sevens. Holy shit.
When I quick looked, it's like the biggest bet on the turn was like pot.
Okay.
Yeah, it
Which
makes
would make
sense.
sense.
It wouldn't be more than pot
Yeah,
because
I
you
would
don't
agree
need to.
with pot size.
You wanna
call it
yeah.
off.
You don't really play over jams on the straight completer.
Yeah.
But
Okay,
okay,
okay.
we hit the ace. Yeah, we had equity. You know.
Bington.
Yeah.
Good pair.
Maybe if we go small, he calls. We don't stack him. Yeah.
I click him
okay, let's
here.
go.
Wow, I think you should just, no?
This call is good. You have the hearts as well. Keep his bluffs in.
I don't like this raise very much.
Hmm.
Because of
You're
that.
folding out all the bluffs, no?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You have position, so you can even like SPR is
Yeah.
very small and then
Very low.
you
Yeah,
can always
there's no
put
bet
it in
turns.
yourself
Yeah.
and whenever.
I don't believe he should have too many like hands that stab two and fold.
Sure, that's
for
why
a
you
click.
fold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
It's just
okay, with top two,
Yeah.
there aren't really bad turns, and we're already heads up, so
Yeah,
why
You can
raise
raise like
for
ace.
short?
You can raise like ace queen. You know, raise ace queen
Okay.
because
How many
it needs
places
more. Needs to get more money in. Yeah.
Nobody knows.
Ace nine is too strong.
Hey Danny, at what time are we gonna have Sims?
The final table.
When
Yeah.
we get deep,
Okay. Are we gonna split this?
We
in-
want Sims.
Are we?
we might have to, yeah, we might have to.
Wow, he
Been
called.
taking a while on some of these.
Interesting
Okay.
spots. Yeah.
See bet small?
Yeah, the range, the board is very good.
Check
Small.
now.
You can probably check or bet again.
You would bet this deep?
No, I'll check. It's very deep, right?
Oh,
Okay, let's see.
this is the problem, right?
Let's,
He
let's
has so
see.
much shit in his fucking.
This river, man, this river. I'm out.
Seems
You're
like. an-
out.
I mean, it's chocolate cold now.
Interesting. I don't know,
I thought
man.
you always like to put your fucking station cap on.
I don't know. He's
Only in
representing
good
a
spots.
tree, but okay. Anyway, let's move on.
He
Can't be
can,
that beautiful.
he can have a lot
It's
of stuff
fine.
there, but
Okay,
yeah,
Let's
I'm
call
not
this.
sure.
Let's call this. Let's call this one.
Call or jam?
Chip,
Hmm.
Chips.
I mean, never jam, right? Because you're jamming 112.
125K, right? You said starting?
Yeah, 125.
There's a guy
But
with
we don't know his
600K.
bounty.
We don't know the bounty though.
Doesn't matter because we just don't want to jam, I think.
Okay.
Jamming
Yeah.
is if the guy wakes up with ace king, ace queen, we just torch the whole tournament for nothing. So
The thing is, the
generally
thing
don't
with this,
jam.
the thing with this shorter stack
Uh-huh.
PKO stuff is also that you want to call because like people make so many mistakes with lower aces that they jam that they shouldn't jam, and you cooler them much more.
That's true.
Your ace ten.
That's true. You also don't you want to call more hands. You want to VPip more hands, so you don't want to just jam when you have like a semi-strong hand. Because then your calling range is gonna be shit. Right?
Yeah,
If you
yeah.
jam like ace king, ace queen, ace jack, you jam it all in, then you call like ace nine, you know,
This fucker,
or
man.
like king nine. Yeah. So you want to protect your calling range a little bit. You can jam stuff like
I'm hunting him 3 hands in a row here. I'm gonna hunt him again.
you're
Danny,
getting him
on
eventually.
Danny, on the last hand,
Yes.
when he,
Oh my goodness.
well, I'll
Go
let
ahead,
this
Scotty.
drop, but
On the turn with the ace
on
eight.
the last hand on the, when you had the ace eight,
Mhm.
would you have, had he not been in the pot, would you have opened that ace eight?
What was it like, low jack?
Ace
That's
10, you
Cusby.
mean.
What
Oh,
are you
ace
talking
eight,
Your
ace
about?
eight.
hijack.
Oh yeah, I would open.
Okay, so since you would have opened it, doesn't it make more
believe I
sense to
would.
raise this here? Because you're willing to open this against the big blind, whereas when you just call, you're sharing
No,
his
but it's
bounty.
different when he's in for. I just play limp here
Okay.
and like.
Oh, I
Talk
would
about
never.
why.
I
Talk
don't
about
know
why.
actually, Jeremy. Like, how do you approach? You can't
you
play
guys want to
limp
know
or
the
jam
theory?
only,
You guys want
right?
to know the theory? You want
Am
the
I supposed
theory
to
here?
ISO to
If
like
the
7
bounty
with some
is
stuff?
big, no. If the bounty is big, you just jam. 100
You
big.
jam? Okay, okay.
If the bounty is significant, let's say the bounty is worth like 15 chips, you just go all in with all your ace X offsuit. If it's a shitty bounty, you can limp. Like a lot of
Okay.
hands, like limp range, basically.
Alright,
Don't you think where
go,
it's too many chips, like
you
we're
don't go
like
7. You don't go 7. Is
Right.
the point, because 7 doesn't do anything, right? It's if this bounty's worth 12 chips, you go 7. Like it's
I
never going to be
mean,
big enough.
I've
It's never
run
going to
some
be big enough.
MKO sims where you know my infamous ace
yeah,
7-0
yeah.
hand. I was supposed to squeeze pre to like 8, like not jam for 40.
Okay,
But
I'm
anyway,
not sure which one,
little
but
different.
I know that like for PKOs, when the bounty's worth 12, you have 2 strats. One is go all in, and one is limp.
Okay.
Right. So usually the offsuit ace X, because it has an ace, right? It's really good. Even against the calling range kings, whatever you have like outs, you just wanna jam first. If it's big enough. If it's insignificant, you don't want to commit. So you can just limp.
If there was like another stack called already, so guy limped and we next to him with his 5 offsuit. Do we jam 100 bigs?
Yeah. If his bounty's big enough, his bounty's worth 20 bigs, we just
Yeah,
jam
but
ace 5 off all day.
People already started limping.
Yeah, just jam this.
Okay.
Because they limp a lot of trash.
Is
I
this
mean,
too weak? Should I have squeezed?
in theory.
Maybe I should squeeze pre, right? Yeah. Ace 7. Ace jack, I mean.
Decent to squeeze. Yeah, decent one to squeeze. But
Covered
like
by the opener, right?
Yeah. Seems okay.
do you call or do you fold now? You always call, right?
Squeeze or be squoze.
Yeah, this one I don't know, man. This is
He
like
made
rough.
it so big. He's supposed to have a jam here.
And
Like,
he's
what is
Yeah,
this?
squeezing,
would you?
11
I was
land?
asking. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. What would
It's
you
like
ever consider
kings.
4-bet jamming here?
No, big runs shouldn't have this size. He should only play jam or complete, I believe. So like, to me, this is
yeah.
so sus.
I
Like, he
mean, he
just has a
can
good
have
hand,
three
or
bet, right?
or does he just have a bad hand? Which way does it lean?
Who
I don't know.
knows? But he's
Who
squeezing
knows?
against 4 people, including a 180 big blind guy from early position. So
I think it's just queens plus.
Yeah. That's what I would think. I would fold ace jack.
Yeah.
Nice fold. Good job.
That's what everyone sees.
No wonder you won the tournament. You're playing good.
Ace deuce on.
That's all I do.
Yeah. Playing good. Yeah.
Except on the turn. I played the turn bad. We're learning.
Fair enough. Turn is difficult node. Let's go.
River, I'm okay. Flop, I'm okay. Turn.
All right, Danny, what do you do
it's tough.
here?
Call.
All right. Nice.
And if he checks, I'm gonna blast. Or check behind. Wow, I checked behind. What the fuck? Now I can value raise.
What do you think about raising
Can I?
the turn,
Wait.
No,
Maybe I
the heart came in.
No. So
why not raising the turn? I mean, why
Betting the
would
turn, you
someone
mean?
bet 1/3 on the turn? Like, it makes 0 sense. What is the wrapping?
No, he didn't bet turn. He didn't bet.
He
No, the guy
checked the
bet
turn.
1/3 on the turn, no?
No. He
Turn was
bet small
check,
flop.
dude.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
That's a
Turn was check. Yep.
But turn I should probably wake up with like an 80%er, yeah?
You can consider betting, yeah. Probably bigger size if it's like ace king X, but ace 9, maybe yes, B's
Maybe I think
80
he's
seems good.
tight. I think he still has too much ace queen ace jack. He's
Anyway,
just a
river
bad
would be
guy.
like an easy call, yeah.
Really? You think he has too much ace queen ace jack here, checking like not barreling turn?
Maybe that's what I thought in game. I don't remember what his stats are.
No.
I think it's very reasonable.
Romano, you're not
check ace
playing,
10.
alright, bro?
Ace 10 is very reasonable to check because.
And what are we gonna
he
do
doesn't
on
have
the
a lot of
river
good
anyway?
ace.
You wanna raise? It's a little thin.
No, just call it.
Yeah.
See what he has.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Ace 9 beats you.
Still have ace jack.
Ace jack beats
That's why we
you.
got him
Ace
to
queen
fold.
beats you. Ace king beats you. Your ace is not that great. So I like to check. Keep the pot small. We don't need to be ace 9.
This is
Gonna peel again.
Peel.
Keep on peeling.
Keep an ICM, you probably don't call this one.
Nah, just peel.
Maybe I fold.
Be a man.
Maybe.
You get
Gotta
covered
peel.
as well.
Flop a
Can
royal
do both,
flush.
I think.
Flop a royal flush.
Oh no.
Oh, straight
Oh,
flush.
Danny, what have you got
Straight flush.
yourself in?
oh,
Oh,
uh-oh.
Like,
How
what the
much of the
fuck?
chips am I gonna put in
Call
here?
an ambulance.
not for me.
Do you ever
I
raise
think I'm
here
gonna
or
make it
just
like
call?
20 here.
Raising is pretty dope, yeah.
Raising's pretty good, no?
18? What's the
Yeah, let's
size?
see.
Raise ace queen for sure.
Oh, I
like
went very
Oh, so
small.
small.
You could
Whoa.
go with even smaller.
Oh, mamma mia. Get it
Again,
in.
We're gonna need a
drawy
heart, I
board.
think. A big heart
Yeah.
or a 9.
Or we could have the best hand. He could have like 10-9.
We do not have the best hand.
Oh my god, yeah, the
Now we have
aces.
hand.
Now we hope we have the best
Oh
hand.
my god.
Wait. Why do you check the turn? What's going on?
No,
No,
it
we're
went
all
all
in.
in already.
All in
Wait,
all.
we're all in.
it already is all
Oh,
in.
I'm so sorry, man. Then you played it magnificently. Let's go.
What do you think of
No.
flop size? A little smaller or
Yeah,
no?
no, it's good. It's good. You don't want to raise big. Like I said,
Oh, I think
we
18.
we touched on this before, which was you don't isolate ourselves against too good a range.
What do you do
We
here?
wanted to
Just wanna call?
Oh, he's just cool. I mean, you don't have a good enough hand to free.
call, three bet,
Bluffing,
do
what are
whatever.
you doing?
Yeah. I mean, this guy's just min raising into
Probably
a cover
call.
stack.
Oh,
Yeah.
I got
Good
spicy.
hand to
You
call.
can do whatever you want. Do whatever you want.
Do whatever you want.
Yeah, literally does not matter when you cover him.
So you think the 2 big blind raise is unbalanced?
No, it's just a 2 big blind raise. So we're just gonna like click it back, make it 8, make it 6.
I don't think it's
call,
very strong.
whatever, you know. Jam, you can do whatever. It's like a stupid raise. Yeah. It's usually not very strong, by my experience. Usually.
Okay, so we limp.
Yep. Yeah, I think
That
his
one
fold is good.
Okay. I'm down.
A little 3-bet here or just a call?
Think
Put
call.
in money. Put in money somehow.
Really?
Either 3-bet or call.
Oh,
Both.
I was like, what do you mean, like 100%?
I mean, okay. To be fair, 3-betting is probably a bit too much for the hand. So just calling should be
Don't
the
wanna
right
get
play.
called.
Should be the best play.
I will call.
Alright, I'm a nit, but I'm not this big a nit. Gotta call one for sure.
Do
Check,
you
check.
bet now?
Yeah, for sure.
Do you
Ace
bet?
size good. Yeah.
Oh,
Value betting.
I don't mind either. Checking seems okay.
Wow, what is this?
You don't bet there, you get there.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
no,
exactly.
I'm just thinking, what is this?
You don't bet because
Alright,
you have a
alright, now what
pretty
do you do?
decent
I think
raise, I think.
raising actually not that bad, right?
Raise is good,
Oh,
Because I don't know
King-
what this is. This is not like a
He
thing.
King
played
Jack still
small,
calls.
check,
He
60.
bets with king jack like that as well. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah,
Mhm.
if he raised, does he call king jack? If
He
the
doesn't
answer is
have
yes,
8-9 here with this sizing. I trust.
I think you're good here always.
Yeah,
He
so
might have-
raise is
Not-
probably good.
Yeah.
I think raise is good. It's
How
just, is he
big?
gonna call?
20.
Yeah, I was around there. I was around there.
Just
20.
raise
20s.
folding,
Yeah.
raise it to
Yeah.
the.
Raise and if he jams,
They don't
we
bluff
decide.
enough.
So one of my leaks is when I
Nice,
raise,
nice,
I've
nice,
been,
nice.
I've had my hand slapped for not raising large enough because you need to make some of their value indifferent. So like, you might need to go a little bit larger. Cause you're gonna do this with like, I don't know, some
So you wanna
8-9
go like
combos.
25?
25
Yeah.
seems like 24,
22,
25,
23.
yeah.
Yeah.
Why
Like if
not?
you have queen nine, if you have
Something
queen nine or
big-ish.
something. Yeah, a little bit larger.
Okay, very good. At least he raised.
All right, nice. You won. Good play. I like that one.
Good direct.
Very nice.
Yeah, just phone, easy phone. Get
That
out.
sure was a pretty raise, boy.
Oh,
Per
thank
the
you,
raise.
thank
All
A lot
right.
of ace jack.
A lot of ace jack of hearts. Yeah.
Again.
All right. Let's see what Danny does.
Check.
Okay.
I bet turn, yeah.
For this size, are you polar in position here?
Yeah, but you
That's
better.
okay. That's fine. I mean, it's not like super huge, right?
He called king
This is
queen.
nonsense.
Got him.
Nonsense, cool.
Dude, the size, I
Got
think
him.
the size got him.
Got
He
him.
thought I had some like 5-4.
I mean, who knows what he's thinking, man?
No, because the thing is that if they check twice already, you need to stop
Is this too
bluff
high, Jeremy?
with which I
No,
Jack of
No.
hearts or
Depends on his bounty, right? Depends on his what on the against the first raise? No, it's a mandatory call.
Okay, cool.
Queen seven. I
If
think
they
queen
check
five.
twice, you need
Yeah.
to start going, yeah, like B60-ish type stuff, right? Especially on a board pair after I checked, it's like,
You're talking about the last hand?
yeah.
gotta be a bit
Yeah.
persuasive.
So we're
Sure.
talking about the turn where he's sizing.
Is
I'm just
Wiz
talking about
back
queen
yet?
They
seven.
check twice. Usually, like you want to.
Yeah, I know, we're,
Like you want to stab like very high
Yeah.
frequency.
I mean, I think it's the same. Yeah, it's not a big
Like even like you have
difference.
like queen jack of like spades or something, you want to start blasting you. I mean, you could have some. Oh, well, you rarely have 9, but you have like pocket 8s or something, pocket 7, and then I don't even know.
So what size?
my 6X gets upgraded and yeah, 7s, 8s, I have them.
I think somewhere
You
close.
said I rarely have them?
somewhere
I have
close
them
to 12
frequently.
is good, no?
What size did you say, Jeremy Chan? I didn't hear it.
Close at the pot.
Close to
Oh,
the pot.
bigger. Okay. Interesting.
Thank you.
Alright. Got jams, we fold. Alright, here, can flat or 3-bet. I think late position
I
we
think you're
just
missing
flat
out
every
on like
time.
this low frequency 3-bets a lot, right? Like you don't even 3-bet a single hand.
It's PKO and I'm covering the table. I just wanna play call with like a lot of stuff all the time. This is late. I don't need to 3-bet. Like, this is a value call. I keep him wide. He has queen 10 suited. He's opening king 9 suited, king
Sure.
10-0, all this stuff, right? So he can just have like king 10 here. He bets once, I call, and then check, and well, now we're splitting with king 10, but
I think it's valid,
could've,
Danny. I like it. I like it.
yeah.
You don't need to
I
do a
think,
bunch of
like, think of it,
3-betting.
right? If you 3-bet here, he's calling 7-5 suited, or for sure he is.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I just think like when
Maybe.
you get some of these valuable hands, and I mean, I just
Alright.
think that every time when people say like, why you don't have 3-bet enough is because you're passing on all this low frequency 3-bets. It all adds up in the end, and you lose like 5-6% or something.
Definitely. No, you have a valid point for sure. Like there's certain spots, like, that might be one of them. I don't know if it's pure call or not, but if it's not, then I'm missing some frequency. Here, I mean, again, covering table. Is this a squeeze ever?
I don't like this defend because I think this is a very terrible hand to defend.
2.5x as well. Do I
Cover
squeeze?
both.
Oh, I
I mean,
flat.
squeezing a little bit is fine because you
Not true.
block
No, I
the
think you're too deep
bolts.
to squeeze now.
The thing is fine
It's just
either way.
bad.
Yeah.
do we really
Squeeze
want to
works a
squeeze
lot.
offsuit there?
Sorry.
Do we really want to squeeze offsuit there?
I think
Yeah,
so a little bit.
suited's
Ace
way too
deuce,
good.
A7. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Suited is
You
too
never
good. You
squeeze suited.
don't wanna squeeze like ace deuce suited because you wanna keep in his worst, of the suit. Ace
Yeah.
three, you can just like go,
Elite,
squeeze
right?
Yeah, we
and
got
fold
bailed
like
out
king.
here.
This is why I say I don't like.
Oh no, we didn't get bailed out.
No,
The queen
Why
screwed
we
us.
defend
the
hands like
the
this.
queen bailed him.
The queen
out.
screwed us.
Yeah, the queen screwed us. The queen screwed us. Yeah, very sad.
Alright, that's fine.
Like that.
But
kind
okay,
Like that kind of hand, you get into so much trouble if they start barreling and you don't even know what's.
Yeah.
But obviously.
Yeah, but you
No,
cover
you're right.
both.
I
You
should
cover
just
both
fold
though. You can
maybe.
make the wheel. Nah, when you
This is
cover
a
both, you
3-bet,
have to. You have to
You gotta
call a lot.
continue. Alright,
Finally,
alright.
3-bets.
Oh, finally
Seems
I
good.
3-bet. Okay, so it's a hand where I don't really love to play multi-way. If I get overcalled, I'm often dominated. Even against the opener, I'm often dominated, but plays really nicely heads up with the betting lead. And
Mhm.
yeah. Pretty
All
good
that
one.
jazz. Yeah. Well done. I can see why
Yeah, this
you
is really loose.
emerged as a champion.
But I think
No,
it's
no,
fine
no.
because like the 8x also 8x and 7x suited region often 3-bets there, so
Yeah, folds out some.
it's
9x,
not
10x,
terrible. It's
yeah.
not terrible for sure.
It's good. It's good. It's good.
I
This
think,
is a
never
call.
know.
It's call.
I think it's a fold, but closer to the
Call,
button,
call.
it would be a call.
It's PKO, man. Don't
It's
fold a
PKO. We
pair.
cannot.
You're gonna
This
get.
is when you want to call the pair. Then against this 7, you can just call. Flop a set. Stack
Again,
everybody.
like we're covering the table. This whole tournament, we're covering the table so
Yeah, yeah,
far,
yeah.
so we just get to play
Yeah.
a lot of hands.
We have to play the speculative hands because it's only too big to us. We have negative risk premium. Right? So Danny is
Oh,
doing.
you better believe
you're
I'm gonna
pardoning money
call.
now, huh?
Dude, it's
No,
5
no,
more,
no.
are you kidding me?
No,
I don't know what
what are
you're
you
saying,
hoping
man,
for a
Jeremy Chen.
deuce?
Yeah, yes, we are hoping for a deuce. What are you talking about? We
How
are
are you
hoping
gonna
for a
play
deuce,
post while
dude.
you're hoping for a damn deuce?
It's so
We don't flop a
easy.
deuce, we fold, dude.
Oh yeah, you have the
Or
deuce.
or check raise, you know. But like, I can fold. I'll just
Yeah,
fold.
you're gonna do that stupid deuces format.
Yeah, look at our stack. We have 86 big blinds.
Oh,
Basically, it
man.
was a drop in the ocean.
It's
And
fine.
if we hit a deuce, we would
ABC
have stacked
poker.
them. Yeah, I mean it's easy call. You gotta play
Completing
all the
action, go for the
gotta
sat
play the
line,
drawing
good
hands. The
price.
drawing hands. Yeah, you flop it,
Drawing
you
hand.
stack them. Easy game.
It's in my
Yeah, just call it.
name, I'm drawing.
Yeah.
You're
Drawing
drawing dead,
dead.
that's what you are.
No, I'm just drawing, just drawing.
Drawing. Dead is your surname, right?
The
Okay,
name's
okay. The
drawing.
name's
All of the
dead.
cookies.
Drawing dead. 274.
I'm all in.
Ah,
All of the
all
cookies.
in. I love it. Ace King is so good. Okay.
Very good,
Hmm,
very good,
okay,
very good. Barrel.
okay. Oh, do we barrel it?
Don't you dare give up. Don't you do
You
it, Danny.
checked?
Don't you
Oh
do it.
no,
Why
It's
would
over.
you check?
You
I
jump up
think I
there.
wanted a higher club to barrel the turn.
Don't you dare.
You
Barrel.
did it.
You checked.
Technically, you
No, I
picked up
checked, it
equity.
already happened.
It happened, man.
Can we look it up?
I think turn you can get away with a 40% bet or something.
What's
Okay.
Uncle Roger say? So yo.
Usually you have quite a few draws as well. And you have some value hands that you bet 40%, I think. Definitely not tracking that much on the turn.
The
Especially
problem is that
I need to fix myself here. What's lame?
you get a blank on the turn and you're in the bottom of your range.
Keep calling that a blank. We picked up equity. Not good equity, but it's equity.
bet half pot.
This is bluff equity.
Exactly. Louis,
I
what do
thought
we do?
it's
Like,
like
what do we do to bluff?
two-
We pick up equity on the turn. We
Hmm.
continue.
Yeah, for sure. So say he goes what, somewhere
I
in
thought it
the,
was too good to bluff and like, I don't wanna bet and get raised, you know?
It's easy fold if you get raised.
Yeah, because then you
Yeah.
didn't get raised, you didn't pick up equity.
Dude, what do you mean? You go if you get raised, you're not even good. Your
Right,
hand-
exactly.
No shit, but I could be good on the river if I just check and don't get raised on the turn.
You don't think that's how it works, but.
No.
The thing is,
Oh,
you're not
he's
gonna
supposed to
call
donk
much
some turns.
on the river when you get there with check.
Right. So you'd have to remove these donks as the other component of
Yeah,
this.
so then it becomes more checks, right?
I don't know. I don't know if it does or not.
King I know.
King nine offsuit. So it's
Okay.
like
Nine of clubs
a
is
little
enough.
bit with
Yeah,
a nine.
I would
Never
never
club
skip
in your
the
hand.
bluff with the king of
That's why I was
clubs.
saying like
I
you
would,
get away with a small bet on the turn.
you can
what
bet
does it wanna
with club
do?
in your hand.
Third pot, interesting.
Or
Right.
Third pot with the 9. See, it's like it's too, it doesn't make sense to big bet. Like, then if you hit
No, I
your
never
club, you're
asked
no
you to
good
big bet. I
anymore,
said, I
right?
said the ace X with small bet as well. I told you to.
Yeah, I
Just
know,
bet,
it's
bet
a
the
valid
same
point,
size that
Jeremy.
you would with a flush. If you turned a flush, just bet that
Ace
size.
9, ace 8. But it's
You
not
don't have
because
to
your
bet
flushes are betting
the
bigger.
big sizing because all the ace X has to bet the turn and they bet the small sizing.
Mm-hmm.
They're basically betting for value because there were still quite a few draws on the turn.
Like the ace 9, ace 8 hands, right, Jeremy?
Yeah.
Can you hover, Louis, go back to the ace 8? Is it only with the club as well, or are they all doing only with the club? They're all doing
Have
it.
to be.
top pair, top pair, right?
Top pair.
And like,
Thank you.
okay, so the other thing is, like, if you bet, look at what they're continuing with. I know I'm like a broken record with
It's
this.
majority check, by the way. Alright, let's
Well,
look at what they're continuing with.
that's what I'm getting at. So like, if they're not executing the strategy of like punishing your bets. And if they're over folding, so like if you're getting sticky people with, you know, I guess some of the jacks are sticking around, like jack 7 offsuit. For instance, that's like flash flood. That's just like flying into the muck at like light speed. Jack 9, insta muck. Like if you're getting all of those to fold, it's probably not gonna be a majority check is kind of what I'm saying. It's checking because you need to protect. And you
Yeah.
need to like respect this stuff. which is
Mm.
just like a fairy tale quite often.
I agree.
Alright, so barrel, especially with the club in your hand.
Yeah, you're blocking the nut straight and you're blocking some flushes. It's enough for me.
Yeah.
Now, okay, so do you ever like turn a hand like this? Okay, I'm doing this sometimes,
No.
like.
There's no
I'm-
way. They're not gonna believe that I've trapped. I don't have enough traps. Like you mentioned earlier, am I checking back the nut flush? Like, are you ever
Probably not,
checking back the
man.
nut flush here? Like, I
Probably
don't know.
not.
Maybe ace king of clubs. But then I'd want the king of clubs in my hand to do this, right?
I
I
think
still
the
have the wrong
queen,
club.
yeah, if you had the king of clubs, like, I think you just pilot in here. It's not even a question.
I mean, I wouldn't do that on ACR, but I would try it on GG.
Fair, okay, that's fair, that's fair. If you're getting heroed by, if you're getting heroed by like ace deuce offsuit here, then
The
it's an
guy's gonna
issue.
snap me with jack 10. He won't think twice.
Yeah, then don't do it, don't do it.
Alright, well, I think we're gonna wrap it up here. Thanks a lot for joining, everybody. We're gonna continue this hand history probably on Monday unless we have a day 2 in the main event. Oh,
We'll
thanks a lot
have
for
25 HRC sims coming Monday.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a good one Monday. So thanks a lot for joining, everybody. For people that don't know, we have a Discord channel. Just send me a message. Everyone is welcome. Have a good one, people. See you on Monday.